So where we left off, you guys had just reached the town of Valaki. You went to the general store where you got a little bit of transactions done, but none of the real shopping. You went to the little market square area where you saw them tearing down stuff and putting up posters and met your favorite guard there. You learned a little bit of information of what's going on. You went up north where you found the Blue Water Inn. You went in there for a little bit and managed to get the room covered for the night and all such things. And then you guys did a partial split up from there, where majority of you guys went over to the library and you guys got some of the books you wanted. And we're going to be picking up with you guys leaving the library. And as you know from the split, that Zerag stayed back, but as you leave, Sir Varden is nowhere to be found.
Okay, Zrack's back. Sorry. Ugh.
No worries. Just kidding.
Okay,
So
guys, I'm going to be entirely honest. I don't know what the fuck has been happening. I've been looking at this really cool rock I found for the last day.
You want me to look at? Oh wait, I'm not with you. Fuck.
no, you work on your thing.
Go about your stuff.
I should
He's
have waited
yelled
till
at from
nighttime to
all the
do
way
this.
there.
Sorry, go ahead, Daphne.
Um, what did we do?
You got
We
some
came
books.
here, we did go to a store, we bought some clothes for our friend. He disappeared, we went to the library, and we got some information. Also, I might have lied and said that the child that we were with was with us, and now you might need to help us make it seem like she was at least with us at one point.
A child, you say? Okay, I think I have an idea for that. And I'll just kind of go in like an alley real quick, and then use my what is it called again?
Change
The shape changer.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll just come
It's
out as like a 5-year-old girl. Like, is this good
no,
enough?
it's
Mirabelle.
Serena.
Oh,
Mirabelle? That was
Is it
Serena.
Mirabelle?
That'd be hard to pull off. You'd still be a kind of tall 5-year-old.
Yes.
I have a bit of giant in me.
Yeah,
It's the barkeeper's sister we lost. That's
Oh, yes, that's right. I have already been her, so I do know who that is.
Yes.
What's her
I'll just
name
go
again?
back, just change back into
To
her.
be honest, we insulted her and didn't really call her name, so it's kind of hard to remember.
Well, yeah, I could.
We did not call her name at all.
it's Irene.
Yeah.
I think we called her name.
Irina.
Irina.
I have a thing. I have it written. Oh,
That's
yeah.
not what I have written down. That's not good. Let me refresh that.
Do you have Tatiana written down?
I have this
Yeah, I
as
have
well.
Tatiana written down.
Yeah, that's
I have.
Yeah, I have it in my notes section here in D&D
Yeah.
Beyond.
what Strahd was
Uh,
calling her was Tatiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that was the name that that's who he thinks she
That's
is.
her true name. She just doesn't know it yet.
Okay.
According to
Is
I
it too
think
late to
what-
call Chris Hansen?
Doesn't. Oh, and Disney Princess.
and just yeah. Oh my gosh, she was. We did have a lot of names for her.
Yeah, nothing nice. But yeah, so it's like 3:30 in the afternoon as you guys step out of the library. As usual, it's a dark, cloudy day with a bit of a breeze and the smell of. Well, this city has a nicer smell as it has freshly cooked foods and stuff, and some flowers in the gardens around. Unlike the slightly stench of death that parades Barovia.
Hmm. Okay, well, let me
Oh, there's
look at
also
the
a festival.
notes then.
Festival's in 3 days. You guys learned that from
Yes,
that guard guy. That the next festival will be in 3 days, and if you're willing to help, that there's people working on that blazing sun figure.
I'm guessing that I'd probably met at like Straw or Wood, right?
I mean, you can go
We
look.
can ask.
We should. I mean, it's within her and probably give us something else to do while we're here.
Was there any other shopping y'all needed? Perhaps anything that y'all wanted to sell, or any magic items you wanted to
Oh.
purchase, or any type of real
Wait.
shopping? Because that little shop y'all didn't really have much.
Yeah. We should probably go to some kind of shop to sell. All of the, I just kind of open up the bag of holding and just keep pulling out axes. I got like 3 of these in here, and I got a bunch of armor too that we stole from those people that tried to jump us.
Okay, let's go then.
All right, let's see. My initial thought is it's probably one of the guards might know a better shop to sell this kind of stuff at.
Yeah,
So,
I'm probably gonna have to steal things. I don't
I
think I
love
can afford to
stealing.
buy anything.
I love stealing. We can do a con.
I do have a question. We can do a con, but are you like Irina right now, or are you not? I need to
Yes,
know.
I am, Arena.
Yes, okay. Maybe you should just be seen then and not talk too much to people that might know her.
Hmm,
Or just be
that's
careful.
true. Well, let me see what I have here. Um, well, I have an idea. I have a deck of cards. Is something like the deck of many things a well-known item? Like, would I have any knowledge of that?
Um, let me see your background.
Pirate.
Probably. I'd imagine there's tales of it that are told because of how drastically good and bad it can be.
All right. So let me reread how this works because I have an idea if I can get this to work. Do I have minor illusion? No, I don't. No. Okay. Well, I'll just have to be really smart about it. So I'm thinking we can take these deck of cards that I have and maybe we paint it or something. But we can try and pass it off as this item that I heard of once. It's called a deck of many things. There's a lot of good things that can happen with it, but there's also a lot of bad things that can happen. From my understanding, you can either become incredibly rich or have a bunch of wishes granted to you, or become lord of your own castle. So if we can take this, we can sell it to somebody, and then we can get rich off of it.
Okay. I don't know anything about these cards. Have you if you
I think
What?
it's best not to know. That way, if it comes up, it could
It's
be in the
it's more
mix.
fun when
Yeah,
you like if we ever actually find it. It's more fun when we play with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
To go in unaware. So let's just keep it
Yeah.
that way. Just enjoy.
I've heard a couple of things
Yep.
about it. I don't know much about it besides that.
Yeah.
I know a
It'll be
fair
more fun
bit,
when
but
something happens with it.
yeah,
It's a pretty silly item, yeah.
A little
silly,
goofy.
Yeah, silly little
silly
goofy.
is a term that could be used. I don't know if I would, but
Yeah. That or like the bag of magic beans.
uh, but yeah.
But, all right. Like, well, I think that it wouldn't be too suspicious if I ask one of the guards as arena where a good shop is.
no.
Oh,
But we
all
should
right.
also go pick up our friend, Strahd.
Listen, I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. I've not been paying attention for the last several hours, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I think that would work.
What else is
Okay.
new?
Okay, well,
Man woke up and looked at only a rock the whole
listen, it was a
time.
very interesting rock.
I believe it. Okay.
Just
Well then.
yeah, we can probably head back and go get him.
Okay. And you can ask a guard.
Yeah. Yeah, probably on our way there, if I see any guards, I'll just like tap one on the shoulder and ask him where a good shop is that would have some useful items.
As Irina.
Yeah.
Roll deception, please.
Yay! I love deception. It's my best stat. Let's see here. Where is deception is +7. Click. 18.
You should know already, Irina. Been here multiple times for all the festivals. Well, you'll find the best market right up the street. And he'll point at this road down over here. And as you look down, you see like all these little buildings here are all different little shops of different kinds.
Interesting.
Some got like shields in the windows, some's got like swords and axes. There's one that's just got like buckets of scrolls and like a tapestry hanging from the window.
I love me some buckets of scrolls.
Well, I think a barrel's a better term, probably a barrel.
Yeah, well, I
But-
mean, yeah, I got what you mean. Still, times like this when minor illusion would be great to have.
It depends. I keep hearing people trying to push minor illusion a little too far.
Yeah. Well, regardless, I'll just be like, okay, well, just trying to remember her, whatever her voice would be like, and just kind of like mimic that.
And you do, with an 18, you do fairly well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you would have asked a guard, I'm guessing, on your way to the inn, because you said you wanted to pick up Strahd, so on your way to the inn, you asked that, he points at the road, and yeah, you guys would be able to start heading that way. Strahd took the
You're
room.
coming
Is
Yeah.
it lagging for anyone else?
Oh my gosh. Is my
Yeah, it's
wasn't
lagging
sure
pretty
if
bad
it was just
again.
in that
I got. Yeah.
It's weird. It's never been a problem before.
Oh, you guys sound fine. It looks like his screen's fine. That's the weird part. Well, maybe a little choppy on the screen too.
Yeah, that's weird. I've had several sessions so far, and it's not been a problem. I don't know why it wants to act up now. Most peculiar.
Trying to see if something's eating the width, bandwidth, and network. There's nothing using the network except for my usual stuff, so I don't know.
You're a
Hmm.
lot more
On now.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, you guys, sorry, but I guess you guys, yeah, you saw the guard, you said your thing with the 18, you definitely pulled off the voice well enough that he believed it, pointed down the road that that's where the markets are, saying that Irina should know, and yet you guys are passing the inn where Strahd was, and if you remember, Strahd took the room with the stairs on the outside.
Mhm. Okay.
Strahd, why don't you roll me? You don't have the tools for it properly, so just
Oh, I already rolled last game.
Oh yeah, did you?
I think I put it in the chat. Let's see. I forgot what it was that I rolled though.
Yeah,
Uh.
I think it was.
Oh, this is all combat stuff.
Yeah, I think I remember you passing. I do remember you rolling. So
I thought I typed it down.
yeah, it's okay. We all gotta get better about typing in the roll 20. Okay, so yeah, you would have finished your staff. We could say that you would have been leaving the room around the same time that they would be walking up, and you would see them from the top of the stairs.
Perfect.
Sir Varden nowhere to be found.
Okay. Well, big green guy's gone. Whatever. Fine.
There was a green guy here?
Like
Yeah, don't
a
worry, he's
monster
gone.
person.
He got enticed by the town.
I'm the only other
Interesting.
green person here now.
I'm also pretty green.
Yeah, it was the. So I think the alligator would take some strike to that.
Oh, I couldn't. I forgot about his token, right? Okay. Where are we headed?
Well,
Shops.
yeah, I have a bunch of stuff that I took off some dead bodies, so we were gonna go sell those stuff.
Okay.
And I believe one of the guards said that there was shops over here, or down the road anyway.
All sorts of shops down this road.
Yep. And
There's
is
one.
Hmm.
There's one with shields and armors in the window. There's one with the swords and the battle axes in the windows, and then there's one with the barrel of tomes and the tapestry in the window. That's these 3 buildings right here.
no. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I think the most useful thing, at least for me anyway, might be some of those magic scrolls, because I use more for magic. As useful as a weapon might be, I think I would rather hold on to magic more. If anyone has any objections, then let it be known.
It's your money. I don't
Okay.
care.
Can you afford it?
I have no idea.
It's like we're stealing.
Scrolls can run pretty high depending on what you're buying.
Yeah, that's true. But perhaps I might be able to either persuade them to just, make it less stupid bug, or so maybe I get more money for the stuff. Maybe I convince them that these axes came from Strahd's castle because we were actually there.
Go
So
for the
maybe we
5 thing
maybe we
discount
took it from
then.
them. Exactly. All right. Yeah. So I guess we'll just start heading down towards the marketplace.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm looking for an amulet of health.
That would be useful.
Yeah, it would. Hopefully they
What
have
is your health
something
at?
here. That's a good question.
Is your health lower than Silas's? That's my question.
My health is my health is 32.
It is lower than Silas's.
Damn.
it's a rough one. That's rough. And I think Daphne, I think we were still supposed to do your at level 4. You were supposed to take. Did you take your feet?
The tough feet.
We never did.
That's what we spoke about.
We never did that part.
No.
Hold on, let's do that real quick. Let me.
Give me 2 seconds.
That's fine. I gotta do the math. All right.
Wait, which one to use the rogue?
Oh, we have a road.
None of us.
None.
Or,
Oh.
I don't know, the sneaky looking one. One who's wearing all black.
Oh wow, racist much.
It's just
I
clothes.
said
Wearing.
wearing.
It's just
I said wearing, not
Jeez.
skin. That clarified. Clear your ears out.
No, I'm a ranger monk.
Ranger. Okay. Dang. Okay,
Yeah, I
who's the
don't know.
sneakiest?
I
What?
know we have a monk and a ranger. I don't know what everybody else is.
All right.
I know that
I'm a
border.
cobbler.
Oh, you're a cobbler, and what are
He's a
you,
You're a
Empress?
curist.
Barbarian.
You're
No,
Okay.
I'm going with my the actual name, my subclass, a cobbler. Keep them confused.
Oh wait. What did we do with the headband of intellect that
I believe I
Bulbous
let
had?
him keep it because it was a birthday item, and so technically y'all didn't like lose it, if I recall. Let me
Okay.
check.
Well, either way, who feels the sneakiest? I can make you invisible. But if you
Probably
get caught,
me.
that's on you.
I think I can
Uh,
also turn invisible because of
I
shadow
know.
touched.
I remember
I have
leaving
disguise self, and my stealth is 7.
That's actually pretty high. Well, if you're feeling sneaky, just let me know.
Yeah, my stealth
I'm-
is 3.
Daphne,
I'm good
gonna
at
have to
talking.
steal. I know I can't afford anything.
Daphne, with your tough feet, your health is 33. I don't know. If
I think she
she's
went somewhere.
Yeah, I think she went.
Okay, no, I'm looking for something. I'll be right there.
Okay, no worries. I'm updating your token.
Oh yeah. Well, I wanted to ask something. So,
Mhm.
since I have identify as from Fey Touch, could I cast it as a ritual, or is it only from Fey Touch, like the once a day thing?
Okay. This rag, you took the Fate Touch, and your Fate Touch gave you Misty Step.
Yeah, Misty Step and identify, and I could use either or.
Fate,
Oh, that's decent feat.
Fate Touch. Oh, because you have to learn one first level spell of choice. Divination or Enchantment. And you're going with Identify?
Yeah, I was going with identify. So so we can identify items or just random stuff that might be important.
That's fair, yeah, because it is Divination. That's one of the options,
So,
so.
so I could use it as a ritual spell.
You can use it as a spell of any kind, like however you want.
Sweet. And
Identify.
that means at the end of the day, if y'all have a bunch of stuff y'all need identifying, bring them to me.
Yeah, it just costs
Because
you
it takes about 10
a.
minutes to to do each item, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, 'cause you're doing it as a
I'll take a
ritual.
minute.
Yeah, 10 minutes to ritual cast Identify. But yeah, you can totally do that. Or you could use a spell
Yeah.
slot. But at least once a day you get to do it. No spell slot, no cost because of your class. So.
Yeah. So if we need something
Uh,
quick identified, I could do that once a day.
this
Hmm.
means you do need to buy the components, which are not in your bag.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that's right. I also need to buy more components for my fine
The,
familiar. They they
yeah, for your
murdered
five
my
familiar.
boy.
Oh, don't put your boy in danger.
Well, he
Uh,
wasn't. I mean,
he wouldn't have
you
died
know,
if he wasn't. I'll tell you that. um, let me pull up find familiar too.
it's like killing a
Pretty
dog. Who does that?
But yeah, I think we should go ahead and start the shops with those that are here. So who's going first? What shop are you going into?
Um, I was probably gonna head into whichever shop look like it has either the scrolls shop or the item like oh gosh
Wow, just like pick one
just
and.
yeah, I guess this the item I was gonna say item shop. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so the shop with
Scrolls.
okay, when you walk into the shop with the scrolls, it is also the item shop. You see, behind display cases with their each individually locked. You see multiple rings, amulets. You see a couple strange-looking items. In the front desk, there's this big glass counter, and inside of that glass counter, you can see like the alchemy jug. You can see a few decanters, a couple flasks, and a number of other items. Behind which you see a gnome standing on a. Well, he appears to be standing over the counter, but when you look through the glass, you can see that he's clearly standing on a type of step stool that has like a stair set that goes to the ground. And he greets you all. Welcome to the Wizarding World shop. We have all sorts of goods for your wizardries. What is it that I can do for you?
Can I tell if he recognizes me as Irene? This might be a problem.
Are you standing right in front of him, or were you? Oh yeah, you're
I
leading.
guess
You're leading the way, aren't you?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um. At first he doesn't, but as after he looks around, he'll notice. Oh, look, it's Irene. Are you bringing some new friends? It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah, we're just looking for, protection stuff, the that Strahd, he's getting a little more hands-on-y, as it were. So, just
Strahd,
looking for some protection.
what does that vile man have to do with you, dear? Why would you have anything to do with Strahd? Are you coming into contact with him?
No, nothing quite like that yet, but he
Yet.
he seems to have a lot of interest, and I don't know why.
Hasn't that always been the case? Your father always raves about having to keep you locked up, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, I really wanted to come to the festival, so he helped, get these guys together, and I figured I could get some items for myself to help keep myself protected.
Well, I'm sure you're aware we don't have any anti-Strahd items. If we did, everyone would want one, wouldn't you think?
Of course, yes, yes. Just merely looking around for now.
Of course. Well, what is it that anyone here needs?
Let's see here.
What a
Where?
crazy thing to say.
What do you
No,
mean?
just
My
just the
Strahd items.
father raves about locking her up. Who says that?
I was
Well,
hoping like
He raves about having to lock her up, like he doesn't like it, but he has to because of Strahd. That's You guys are aware of that situation.
Yeah, but like,
But
who phrases it like that?
I was I
people
was
who
holding it and I was
it's a
like,
very
just,
blunt world you're in. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
just very upfront.
I was trying.
I mean, it
He's
doesn't
like,
help that Irina walked in and was just like, "Hey, you got any anti-Strahd stuff?" Like, what the fuck?
I
I
it
thought you were just
seemed
gonna
like
say
a good idea at first.
Doing great, Silas. Doing very great.
It's all good. I'm just pointing out, like, that's why it was
Yeah,
very flat. Like, you guys came in very flat. So, all right, well.
I was trying.
I don't
I
know.
was laughing really hard. I was trying not to say.
yeah.
Okay. And
Ah,
your
Uh,
voice is great.
it's
Huh?
like but well, we just want to start with selling some of these items we found on some ruffians on our way here.
oh,
It's kind of like,
sounds like your journey was less than peaceful, but I guess you'd expect nothing less here in Barovia. I
yeah,
hate to
of
leave in the
course.
walls of the city.
Yeah, just an average Wednesday
Hmm.
or whatever
Well,
day it is.
well, regardless, what is it that you have, dear?
I'll pull out the 3 great axes and 3 hide armors that I have and just kind of like set them on the counter.
He'll like push back his long white beard off the counter to look down at the items. Oh, these are very interesting. I don't know what you have.
It's 3 great axes that are common
Okay.
and 3 hide armors. I forget. I think it was like on the
Alright, so
wood guys. I forget who we killed and stole these from. Oh no,
Just some bandits,
it was
wasn't it?
some bandits at our
yeah.
camp.
Alright, so it was
Yeah.
how many great axes?
3
3 great axes. Alright,
and
and
3 hide armors.
3 hide armors. Oh, okay, it's from the bandit. Um. Oh, these do seem to be in fairly decent condition. I'd usually suggest you
Wait.
head over to the specific shops, but I
Oh.
think I can pick these up. Is there anything else you want to offer?
Wait.
Uh,
Before you take those, I'm gonna walk over and start just mend them so they're like in top condition for selling. Cast
oh,
mending on them.
Hmm.
Oh, oh
There
yeah.
you go.
All
I
right.
got some good product.
That definitely helps the price go up a little bit, but is this all you have? Just the 6 items?
let's see.
Is anybody gonna use that dagger?
I mean, I can use it. I can use daggers.
Don't you have more stuff?
Let's see. What else do I have?
Where's
I got a
Notes
crossbow.
haven't been
But,
updated since March. Okay, guys.
Jesus.
So I'm looking.
well, that was the.
Well, at least we're together to play now. That's all that matters.
Someone's got to take over notes. Jeez. Let's see here. You guys went through the death house, the lands, the village. You had your Strahd thing. That didn't go well. Yeah, I guess you didn't have a lot
We
collected
had
just yet.
whatever that chainmail armor was that I don't think anyone could use.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I forget if we sold that or not.
I think you
No,
gave
we
it
still
to
have it.
I think you gave it to Varden, but we'll just say you did it. So,
Yeah,
we'll just say you did it.
he did give it to him, so
So,
then we didn't sell it then.
So that you got
Wow.
the chainmail, so you can add the chainmail to it. I'll say you mended it as well, I guess.
Yeah.
So the chainmail, 3 hides, and 3 great axes. He'll look it all
And
over. Go ahead.
I
No,
will
I would,
sell my leather armor too.
You want to sell
Yeah.
like your regular leather armor?
Yeah, because after I went into a monk, I don't need it anymore.
Oh,
I
you're going
really hope.
unarmored. Oh, okay. Hold on.
I
Callister.
really hope we find a cloak of billowing.
We're gonna have to redo this. Let's see. Or did we already? Because I don't see leather armor on here. Did we already do that? 10
We already
plus
did that,
dex
yeah.
plus wisdom.
We stopped at
Oh,
that
yeah.
one store to buy that other guy clothes, and then I
Mhm.
don't know if y'all sold anything.
Oh, I didn't.
Don't think
I
so.
did. Yeah, no, I don't think anybody
I feel kind
did.
of dumb because I picked up, well, bought some lodestones when I could have just walked around and probably found some. Apparently, you can find them in the wild pretty easily.
You didn't search. So, um,
Eh, it happens.
Next time.
so he'll look over the 3 hides, the 3 great axes, and the chain bell, and he'll say, for the whole lot, how does 160 sound? In gold, of course.
Oh.
Hmm.
I don't know. Should we push our luck here? I've got a plus. Where is it?
I've already
Plus
thrown in an
7 to the
extra
sword.
10 gold for you, dear. He'll gesture
Oh.
to Irina.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that'll be great. Actually.
Is he dead or as Irina, did he mention that he killed and looted some bandits?
No, he didn't.
The shopkeeper?
I said you
No.
guys did.
He said he got it from bandits, which the shopkeeper is gonna presume it was you guys.
Yep.
Okay.
The presumed guards, obviously. Hopefully.
That's what the situation was presented as, and he took it at face value because you're buying stuff. Um, so yeah,
The customer's always right.
if that's what you'll take, then he'll grab a sack of 160 gold, put it on a desk, and start putting everything. He'll just hear plops as he drops everything around the floor. I'll have to get to that later, but well, there you go. Thank you for the trade in, but hopefully we have some trade outs. Anything you're looking for?
Yes. Let's see here. So robe. Do you happen to have a robe of useful items?
I might have something
That's
like
good.
that. Let's see, that is uncommon tier. Okay. He'll. The robe has 44 other patches. Okay. Cool. He'll go. He'll kind of step down his steps and he'll just yell, "I'll be right back," and then he'll run to the back. And then you just hear dragging moments later as he's dragging this robe on the floor that's like 3 times the size as him. He'll plop up the stairs and kind of like and flush it off to the on top of the counter. And he'll say, "Here you go. Here's the robe of useful items. As has plenty of stuff, as you can see."
Oh,
Let
yes.
me
Yes, it
roll.
does.
Okay, so this thing's got. So on default, it has a dagger, a bullseye lantern, a steel mirror, a 10-foot pole, a hempen rope, 50 feet, and a sack. And then it's got 44 other items on it. These are all patches, and once you pull the patch off, the item comes out, but it can no longer be used. Like it's a one-timer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Alright, so it'll have 4, 5,
400 other
7,
items.
10 other items is what I rolled for you.
That's pretty good.
And now we got to roll. I'm not doing that 10 times, so.
We can just do
10.
it like as it like gets peeled off. I've heard it been done like that. I've heard it like
That sounds.
pre-roll.
That sounds messy. Are you right? You got your little notes, real quick. Well, here, actually, let me just do it like this. robe of useful items.
Oh,
I just tossed that
plus
+1
1
dagger into the bag of holding for the party notes,
Alright,
okay.
so
Okay.
and then the 250 gold for the party's gold, because I don't know how much y'all actually have.
not a lot.
I have like
Yeah.
7 silver on me.
Well, I'm just saying like as party gold,
In
since
total?
that's what the other person dropped off since they
Yeah,
left
I
the room.
spend most of my money buying the bag of holding.
Uh,
And then you tried filling it with water.
Listen, it would have worked.
Not quite, because the
I don't think it would
you know,
have.
yeah, you would if you'd reach in to try and grab the water, it just comes back out as
No,
you know,
no.
your hands wet.
That's the
That's all they would
idea.
come out.
You fill it up with water, and then you flip it out, and it all comes like pouring out like water cannon in 6 seconds. Like,
You know, there's an item better for
Yeah.
that, right?
no, I didn't.
You
We also
don't,
don't have it
or
better.
you don't. It's called a decanter of water. Well, endless water.
Yeah, and I've heard of the decanter of endless water, but I thought that came out like in a steady small stream.
No, you got 3 settings. You can do a big
Oh,
old gut. Yeah, there's 3 different settings for that thing.
yeah.
Giving him new ideas.
I know about it because well, a lot of dwarves like to use it in forges. It's great for forges when you need a lot of water.
I see.
Literally calling water from the elemental water plane.
I knew about it because initially I thought about playing a grung, but they're amphibious and you have to like coat yourself in you have to like submerge yourself in water like every day or something like that.
4 hours.
Oh.
Every 4 hours.
Every 4 hours.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an obnoxious trait.
It's, yeah.
There's certain items that are pretty useful, but that water one's definitely good. Oh, the decanter of endless water is super good for forging.
Mm-hmm.
Try working it. I'm not working on forging anything anytime soon, so I don't need it.
58 and 53 are both the same. Cool.
The immovable rod.
Alright, so there is your there are your extra items on top of the standard as you look over the robe. And he'll
2 horses. Oh boy.
A horse?
Pits?
it's
Wait, you
three
can have a hole?
3 wooden
Like-
ladders that are 24 feet long, 2 riding horses with saddlebags, a coin pouch. There is a window. It's a 2x4. There is
Oh.
a ability to summon 2 mastiffs with 1 patch. And then you have 2 pits that are 10 feet deep.
Oh,
Holy shit.
That's
that could
amazing.
be
Okay.
interesting.
That's, yeah.
And how much is that going to be?
That is a good question.
This robe, I think I can part with it for 320
Oh,
gold, of course.
Gold.
oh dear.
How much silver did you have?
We probably should.
7.
We probably
Mm,
should have done this before.
Yeah. Okay,
Before
well, let's see.
rolling
We
all
had
that.
2. We had 250 before, and she gave us, or he gave us a 170. I think it was. It was 160
160
for all the items, and then you said an extra 10 because it's Irina.
He included an extra 10 in
Oh.
the price because
Okay.
I
So
still
let's-
have, actually. Let me check if I still have that. I didn't. Okay.
So 170 in total, and then the 10 to Irina.
160
Well,
160 in total.
160. Gotcha.
And
So we
then
have
That brings us
3.
up to
didn't you guys
340.
have like? Oh, you guys already sold all those gems and got your base layer
No,
stuff.
I still have mine.
Oh, you guys still have gems. So if you guys have gems,
I have one. Yeah. I don't know if
Mm.
anybody else.
No,
Just
I
one?
sold
Nope.
mine for the bag of holding,
Okay.
Yeah, I got rid of my gems as well.
and I know Bulbous sold all of his.
That's how y'all got
I'll
your
give
base
mine
layer
to
stuff.
Silas.
You said he got a headband of intellect, right?
He did have one, yeah.
I could have swore he bought that,
I
but if it was a
thought I
gift,
it
No,
was,
you bought it.
He did buy it, so
yeah.
I thought I said he left certain things for you guys when he left.
I
Uh,
don't think I
Oh,
was
his
here for
plus
that
one.
session when he
I'll
left.
let you keep his +1 dagger, which is.
Yeah.
So, oh, I mean, if you guys want to sell that, that's an option as well.
Hmm.
Someone's gonna use it.
That's Silas wants to use it.
There we go.
I don't really think any of us have classes that use it well enough.
I mean, I
I
can
use-
use it. It's just.
Everyone can use a dagger.
Well, I think
Well,
I'm
a dagger's a
proficient in
simple
it.
weapon, so you should. Everybody should be able to use it.
Oh, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Unless you're a
I
wizard.
think.
Wizards are the only one that
I'm
get
a
no.
warlock.
Warlocks
How
get
much?
simple weapons, or at least a handful
Yeah.
of them.
Let me
I
see.
think mine was like dagger and crossbow or something.
A curist can't use one either. They have blunt.
No, I got club, great club, light hammer, mace, and quarterstaffs.
It's
I
bludgeoning.
have
It's pretty much bludgeoning damage only.
I have a crossbow, a +1 crossbow I could sell.
I don't plan on hitting or stabbing things mostly. It's
Well,
mostly spells for me.
I don't know if you want to get rid of the +1 crossbow. Aren't you using that?
I mean, yeah, that is true.
You should focus on things you don't have, or you don't use, like the +1 dagger that he left behind. But for the most part, y'all got +1 weapons all around, except for those that
Yeah.
do spells. So really, this robe is just like another magic item. So
Let me see.
I don't remember if I sold the short sword I have, but I know I didn't sell. I don't know if they're useful, but I
regular-
have darts.
you have a short
Let
sword.
me read. Let me read what suggestion.
Looks like Daphne, I see 2 short swords on your list here.
2? No.
Yeah. 2 short swords, a longbow, a rapier, +1, 10 darts.
I definitely don't need 2 short swords, but I didn't have 2 short swords. As far as I didn't realize.
Yeah, I'm twice.
So then you guys can have them. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need them.
I could
'Cause I
use
have-
suggestion on this guy to give us a bigger discount. Or to give us a
I
discount.
mean, yeah, you didn't even
Silas.
try haggling yet, to be honest.
Yeah, it's
You
like
can
But
Deal it, man.
short sword. If you want to sell those, you can add them on or something.
What
Yeah,
did
I
you
think-
suggest?
I was saying I could use suggestion.
Okay. Peaceful option first.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
Yeah, but that's why I asked. What did you suggest?
I haven't suggested anything. I was
No,
just saying I
it's a
can
spell.
use it if you.
Order did.
Yeah,
I
it's a
didn't.
spell.
It's up to you.
So let's see. He said 320 for the thing. I'm just gonna be like, well, surely you might be able to, give us a little lower of a price there. I mean, we got the festival going on. We got, lots of people to go see, and this is my. Oh God, I don't think it's our first time here. But it's been a long time since I've been able to come out here, and I'd like to spend the money that Father gave me in other places too. So and besides, this would be really helpful against at least somewhat against Strahd if he sends forces after me again.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah. Let's see. Nat 20 plus 7.
Nat 20.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. He'll consider it for a moment, and then he'll go. Okay, dear. For you, I think I can go lower, and I'd hate to see you get caught up with Strahd. Who knows what he'll subject you to. So, I think I can lower the price to 275.
Oh,
Almost 10% off.
almost, he says. Well, if he hadn't said that. Ah,
It's more
I
than
really want to. I
10%.
really want to use suggestion now, but God.
It's slightly
Well,
more
okay.
than 10%, just so you know.
Bear in mind, Silas, even if you do get a discount, will it be something you can afford, even if it takes 100 gold off of it?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, because I mean, that like 380 is the party gold, so I don't know about that.
It's a party decision.
That's true.
We have stealth and invisibility.
That is
Yeah.
also very true.
Let's see what
Ah,
else he has first before we,
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Um, are there any other items that you might have for us? This, well,
Well,
like,
it sounds like your limits are within this price range. I think I have a couple items like this. There's, there's always the decanter of endless water. You'll never go
there it
thirsty
is.
again. There's always the alchemy jug. It has the ability to be full of a number of different liquids each morning. You just have to pick which one you'd like for the day. As silly as mayonnaise or as rich as beer. It's up to you. Then
Mayonnaise is
there's...
a liquid.
Sorry?
It is
Yeah.
That's-
So,
uh,
simple liquids, mind you. You can't do something super
I
complex.
think the
Let's say
most
like a
complex is honey. I'd call that most complex.
yeah. You can't go super crazy and ask for like a crazy beer that's like takes a multiple step process to make.
yeah, that's fair.
It'll be like
mayonnaise is a liquid,
swill.
but honey is not.
Do you guys have a bag of holding?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I thought. Okay.
that's what I spent all my money on last time.
I'm trying to hold on to my cash.
Usually.
I need to buy what's it called? That stuff so I can cast identify. A pearl worth 100 gold and an owl feather. Blech.
Yeah.
So,
There's a number of different items. It'd be helpful if you could help me narrow down what you're looking for.
Let me see here.
If it's any old item,
Daphne.
I'd just suggest anything in the shop.
Mhm.
To be honest.
You're up to something, weren't you? Help.
Oh yeah, did you have an amulet
Yeah.
of health by chance?
I do, but you're struggling with the lower price range items. I'm not so sure I'd suggest that.
Whoa.
You just
We're
called me
richer than this
poor.
guy. Don't.
Mind
We're
you,
richer than the
enchanted
girl.
items are
Don't compare the two of
expensive.
us.
If you insist,
Items that have enchantments are quite expensive.
Yeah.
if you insist on knowing the price, the amulet will. Should I say the number, or does 4 digits abide you?
say the number.
Uh,
Say the number.
I don't think I could let it go for any less than 2250, but typically it will run for 3000.
Can
Cool,
we
easy.
see it, like hanging up by chance?
It'll be behind the counter, and it'll be like a shelving unit behind him, and they each have their own display case with like a little thing that holds it, and you can see like different amulets and rings that are
I,
kept behind him.
are the
Okay,
display
I
cases
have-
locked?
They don't have a lock in the front of them, but
Is the
they do seem secure.
okay.
Hmm.
Is there like more like stuff beyond his counter on the other sides?
Well, he has a back room. He went and got the rope from there, but
But it's just the front desk and there's nothing in front of him or like behind us technically.
I
Like
guess.
it's not a
I'm
shop.
I mean, there's other people in the shop. There's, guards outside. I don't know what you're planning, but it's not like you're alone.
Hmm. I
If
think a
that's what
good
we're
old
getting at.
5-finger discount.
No, I'm wondering if we can get him to move if he would maybe show us something else.
Yeah. I,
Wait, let's find out what other items he has so we can do it all in one go.
yeah, I think we're trying to figure out maybe there's some kind of cloak with. What about a cloak of billowing?
Cloak of billowing?
it's just a cloak
It's-
to look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
was like,
Billow-
I was gonna say, is that what I think it is?
Yeah, it
It's
literally just
literally
blows in the
just an
wind
eye-
when there's no
yeah.
wind. Yeah.
Snape's cloak. Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Batman, but yeah.
It's a wizarding
flavor cloak.
shop. Be effective. Um, I mean, of course I have one of those, but I do keep all of my cloaks in the back. Are you sure that's something you want, or do you just want to look at it? Because I can just tell you it's dark and it waves.
Oh, well, I was just mainly trying to check if you had that.
Of course.
What is some of your cheaper spell scrolls?
Spell scrolls. Well, you might be able to get away with a little cantrip, perhaps, with the price range that you've presented here so far.
Hmm.
Anything for protection?
I'm sure if you search in the buckets, you could find mage armor, or perhaps it's hard to think within the lower prices.
I don't know. I'm not like her. I don't have to worry about lower prices.
Okay.
Mr.
Nice.
Moneybags, huh?
Silas, you sound so
Oh,
insulted,
nice.
Silas.
Oh, well, if you can spare a few more, then there's some nice higher level ones, up to third levels of experience. That can be sold for as low as 400 gold, but they're all in that barrel in the front.
Oh, like these
Hmm.
are items that like aren't armor but increase your AC, right?
Well, it's a
Correct.
scroll. It's a one-use spell scroll. Once you
Um,
use it, it will be gone, and unless you have the talents of a wizard, which I haven't seen many these days, so chances are you're not going to be able to copy that
Hmm.
down.
okay, looks like I'm gonna go to the other. Looks like I had to go to the other store then.
Guys,
We'll have to do the old 5-finger discount.
okay, but then I
Why
think
do you
that
want
we
to
should
fight the
walk
guy?
out and
Okay, hold
yeah,
up. What, Daphne?
I just think maybe we should if he has a maybe we should go outside for a moment. If he has a back room, maybe we should look around to see what shops have an opening to those back rooms. Maybe.
Yeah.
Before you just start trying to intimidate the guy.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
think
gonna
it
just use
I
suggestion on
think
him to like put his like face down on the floor as we rob him blind. I guess.
Yeah, that doesn't
oh,
quite work when there's other people in the shop and guards outside.
Oh, I guess yeah. I guess other people in the shop would be a thing.
some of
um,
us can be invisible, right?
You
or
can
if
be,
we
but it would be better to do this at night.
that is true.
Oh,
It is 3 p.m.
Alternatively,
wow.
yeah.
We're just
yeah, you
chaotic
know
and
what?
you're like, guys, come on.
So we've
That would be
committed
I'm
that
sure.
would
to
be smart.
stealing from the nice gnome. Okay.
Exactly. He just gave us
Well,
like
Okay,
160 gold. He even
I
gave you 10 gold on top.
he gave
because he thinks I'm
her
someone I'm
that.
not.
Exactly.
And in
Not
my
us.
defense, I'm a pirate. I like stealing. Sometimes.
Okay, so come back to steal at nighttime. Do the back door.
Maybe. If we can get
Yeah,
in. We
yeah.
don't even know. Oh, gotta figure out if this place is trapped first.
Yeah, it's a magic shop. Probably has magic defenses.
That
Exactly.
Right.
that would stand to reason.
You're lucky I'm here.
So maybe
Voice of
if you
reason.
yeah,
Okay, so
but
I
maybe you can
guess.
suggest to know those traps.
So are we done with the shop, or what are we doing?
You guys done
Um,
shopping?
Isn't there another shop?
there were a few other ones. There was like an armor one, and a weapon.
Armor-based one, a weapon-based one, but I mean, it sounds like y'all are keeping the dagger +1, and then you guys have 380 gold. So I don't know. Maybe you want to circle back when you have more money or something.
Probably. We're too poor.
Whose fault is that?
I don't know.
I mean, I still have a decent amount of gold. I'm fine. I just need to save up some more so I can afford what I want.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you guys don't have any magic items. You guys all have something.
Yeah.
I think except for one of you, unfortunately. But
But I
you'll
want
get something
more.
soon.
Wait.
All right. Well,
Mm.
I was gonna be like, when like I think we would like to just look around a little longer before we decide and come back here.
Of course, that makes complete sense. Well, you all have a good evening, and hope to see you around the festival.
Mr. Shopkeep, I need something. It might not have it. It's pretty obscure.
Okay.
Do you happen to have Any empty burlap sacks?
What?
Empty burlap saps.
That's an interesting
Um,
request.
I mean,
Oh.
I can check and see if we had some goods delivered in that, but typically my stuff comes in boxes, crates, and special holders.
I would understand if you don't have. They're pretty obscure.
Okay. What is it that
Oh.
we need the sack for?
To carry stuff.
That's it.
Um,
Do you have any
Don't-
leather? I can just make him a sack if he just needs a bag to carry stuff.
No, it's got to be another
Sometimes-
reason for it.
Sometimes you just need a
Yeah,
sack, you
this-
know?
Oh, I mean, it sounds like
Preferably 2, maybe 3.
Well, we're in a
Mm.
magic shop. He probably doesn't have leather. It's mostly like items and scrolls.
yeah, I have one. I'd be lucky, to be honest. As I said, most of my stuff comes in crates and boxes, or they're holders of their own. I don't get much deliveries in burlap sacks, so
I understand.
perhaps the kitchen area or one of the inns or taverns may have a better chance, as I believe potatoes are brought in through sacks.
Probably.
Okay.
I'll ask the potato people. Thank you, wise one. I'll
No,
take my
you all
leave.
take care.
Oh. Okay.
As soon as y'all leave
On our
the
way out,
counter,
can we
someone
ask?
will. As soon as you guys leave the counter, someone's gonna walk up and start asking about an item.
Can we
Hmm.
know
Okay.
what item?
I get a ring, I guess, something
Okay.
random item.
Just curious.
You know,
Customers,
here's an
customers.
idea.
But
If we want to avoid coming at night, and in that line of thinking, I could use suggestion on the gnome keep or on the shopkeep, and tell him to go commit a murder, because
yeah, no, that's not gonna really
What?
work that great
Well,
because then his shop will
listen.
be closed down permanently, and then
Yeah,
probably be guards posted outside of it.
That's what I'm saying. If he commits murder, then the guards will go over there to investigate it, leaving the shop completely unattended. And since it's not bringing any harm to him, it works.
I'm gonna
You do
pay-
realize
can
if he
also
commits a
go
murder,
for-
the whole shop's probably gonna be commandeered by the guard.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pay
Not
you
if we
big
steal
talk.
it first.
Also, this guy owns a magic shop. Like, he's probably like stupidly powerful, bro. Probably
Exactly.
Pimp slap Strahd.
Yeah.
You don't.
Just tell
We
him to
don't
go
know.
kill Strahd.
I don't think suggestion's gonna work on him.
Yeah, that's fair. It would be a DC 15. He's probably pretty wise. It was a
Shopkeeps don't
thought.
set up shop without being at least a little stronger.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe if we
The
ask
other
him
store
pretty
was probably a
please.
different thing.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a general store?
Yeah.
There was one like
Oh.
literally like right down here. Although the dude insulted my
they-
shoemaking,
no,
so I'm not going in.
He made a joke. You just took it badly.
I think we all did, actually. We're all kind of freaked out.
I'm not going in. You guys can go in if you want.
I think it was more of a foot
What is
joke
it?
than anything else.
You guys said something about talking to the guards.
I offered to polish his boots. That's it.
Yeah, and then mentioned something about the guards, so he made a bootlicker joke.
Yeah,
You got all upset about it.
I think we all walked out a little.
It's a joke.
As you walk out of the shop, it would be 4:30. While that wouldn't look too much different thanks to the clouds, you would see a lot of different shops kind of bringing themselves to a close, where people are filing out to the streets a lot quicker and more than they were just a little while ago before you entered the shop. So
I don't know what's going on that would cause them to close this early.
Perhaps they're
Well-
expecting something bad to roll through.
No, it can't be that. Remember what they mentioned? Strahd seems to go everywhere else but here, which that's weird. I don't
Doesn't
know why
this
he does. This place
Strahd-
has a lot of.
You
Sorry,
can
go ahead.
Doesn't this Strahd guy have more than just himself?
Yeah, true, but it's still a little odd when he goes on patrol around I can't say it. Forget it.
Barovia.
When he goes patrolling this area, he doesn't come to like this one town.
Hmm.
Man, perhaps there's some sort of wording spell.
Maybe it's a Sunday.
Mm.
The Sunday.
The gentleman said the festivals keep
Oh,
the guy
right.
away.
I forgot you guys are all in America.
No.
I am.
I wouldn't say all, but um, yeah, most of they did mention that Strahd doesn't come to this town, and that the Burgomeister believes that
The
it is
Burgermaster.
his festivals that keep Strahd away. But the person that told you this himself is skeptical that the festivals are doing that, and that perhaps this town just isn't of interest. They also insulted the annoying Vistani that live within the perimeters of the city.
Hmm.
Vistani living in here. Now that's interesting.
Not in the walls, because they're not allowed in the
Oh.
walls, but they live super close to the city that they call them a nuisance. But they've told you that the Vistani aren't allowed inside of the why am I blanking? Valaki.
It looks like segregation.
Well, let's see. There must be something here that's. I'm wondering what.
I'm going up
It
based
might
off
be
of
the
our
first one.
cards that we have. So
Yeah.
the cask will contain the finest wine, of which not a drop remains. An evil tree grows atop a hill of graves where the ancient dead sleep. The ravens can help you find it. Look for treasure there. And then number 3, that which you seek lies in the womb of darkness, the devil's lair, the one place to which he must return. 4 and 5, those are kind of on the nose. I think one of those 3 has got to be in this town.
Well, wouldn't the casket thing be the wine of wizardry or whatever that
Yeah,
was?
that's what
Which is
the wizards of the winery off to the west.
Yeah.
Okay, so that marks off 1. So that
Yeah.
I'm guessing one of these other 2 have got to be in this town.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
something's
pretty much
keeping
told
him
that
away.
really early,
there a tree
My
into
guess
there?
is it's probably gonna be card 2, the tree atop the hill. If there's a hill here with graves, then that'll be it. Otherwise, it would probably be like the third one, but the womb of darkness sounds, or it's like what you think lies in the womb of darkness, the devil's lair, the one place he must return. It sounds like that's talking about what is it called? The castle, but I don't know.
Hmm.
Let me see. I think
Well, we could see if this
Uh,
town's got a cemetery within its walls.
Excellent
Yeah.
idea.
Let's go ask around.
Can we also ask what the burlap sacks were for? Because I don't.
He
I'm
said he needed
sorry.
something to carry stuff around, kind of
She's
just a
stuck.
backpack, I
Is
guess.
is
Yeah.
it true or
Okay.
actually?
So I'm gonna do it this way. Um, before you answer, if it's true, roll either persuasion or deception, and roll me, and then Daphne roll insight.
I'll roll inside. Okay, got it.
Oh, when I like roll.
Roll
Yeah, gotcha.
either perception or deception, whichever is fitting.
Wait, say again when I roll
in
deception or
persuasion.
persuasion.
Wait,
Persuasion or deception, whichever is fitting to what your answer is.
Okay.
What you're trying to do.
and me insight, correct?
Yeah, you do insight.
Okay, good.
You okay. I was hoping to explain it, but okay. I'll just
I
explain
got
it in a second.
16.
16. Alright, so your insight does beat what he says, so you would definitely believe him. So what I was trying to do there was if you're talking to the party and there's a chance you might be like lying about your reasoning or something, I'll say either persuasion or deception and it'll be versus the person's insight, and then you don't say whether that's persuasion or deception, so that person doesn't know if they believe you or not, or if they believe the right info or not. It'll just
Yep.
simply they either believe what you say or they don't believe what you say.
All right. But I believe
Okay.
him.
Yes, you do believe him because you beat his insight or you beat his roll, so you believe him. I'll just need you to tell me if it's persuasion or deception on the side.
I trust what this person's saying, basically.
So if I would have gotten higher than her insight, what would have the result of that would have been?
She could have still been a little skeptical of you.
I'm probably still skeptical of you. I don't understand.
It's a system I heard recently, and I thought it made sense. Basically, if there's inter-party communication, and you don't always want it to be as upfront as possible, you can throw this in every now and then, so that occasionally there's a distrust in the situation.
Interesting.
Oh no.
I mean, you believe him, and it was persuasion, so I mean, he put it up there. So, but yeah, next time was, I know I didn't explain it, I was just hoping it would have rolled, but yeah, next time just do that one quietly and then actually just roll it if you can.
Yeah, I'll just do GM, I guess.
Yeah, that works. So, but you can answer now. What is the sax for?
Sometimes a guy just needs stuff to carry stuff around with. Like my old friend. He kind of like tears up a little bit. I used to carry him around in a sack when he got tired.
So it's
I just
What?
for a body.
reminded of him.
I still think he's dead.
Daphne's uncomfortable. Yeah. Say Daphne's
Uh,
uncomfortable. She's just gonna
Well,
distance herself.
There's nothing saying he might not be, so who knows? I never met him.
I'm wondering if I should just drop this disguise at this point because we might have been able to get away with more. Actually, no, I guess it did help us somewhat there.
Keep
Do
it
I
up.
see any guards nearby?
There's always guards walking around. This place has a lot of guards.
All right,
Hey.
sweet. I'm gonna walk up to one and ask, or where the cemetery is, because I have no clue where I'm at here.
Silas, just stop mentioning Strahd, though.
What do you need
What?
to know about the cemetery for, traveler?
I'm hoping to do a little bit of repairs. When I look at him, does any of his armor look a little broken?
No, his armor is pristine.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'll just grab a rock off the ground that looks a little damaged and use mending, just to show him. I hope to use this to fix up any of the graves that are there. That's it.
Well, you're not gonna find any graves inside of this town.
Oh.
Burgomeister doesn't like anything dark that might attract Strahd, so he does his festivals, and sure, that keeps out Strahd, sure. But whenever someone passes, we have a certain area in the forest that we kind of give them a little ritual burying.
The hill.
Okay. Gotcha. So it's a little way from town. Huh. That's interesting. I'll try and pay it a visit so I can clean up those graves.
We do a proper burial. You won't find any graves, though. We leave them unmarked, so they won't be desecrated or bothered.
Okay, I gotcha.
The those resting should be left to sleep.
I just kind of walk over. It's like that wouldn't happen to be Yester Hill, would it?
No, I can't say it was. That's the Yester Hill. I mean, I've only heard about it. It's on the other side of Barovia.
When he says other side, does he mean like the west or the east?
He means the very southwest. Like,
Southwest.
very southwest.
Okay. Okay, I see.
You'll see those wizards and their wine before you see that hill.
So,
Wizards and wine before we see the hill. Okay. Huh.
You
Well, it
can't
sounds
miss
like
it.
most of what we're...
It's on the same road. Can't miss it. Never been there myself, but they definitely deliver some of the best wines I've tasted.
Well, that sounds like a great time.
Boom, side quest. Okay. Well, thanks for the information. That helps out.
No problem.
If you ever need any repairs, just let me know. I can do it.
Yeah, I'll put you at the top of my list. Him and the fellow guard will just start walking.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, I was just re-looking at some of the notes. Let's see, the third card, the Warrior Master of Swords thing. It was written down, or at least I wrote down. It says most likely Strahd's old house to the north by a lake.
What? Oh,
So I
I mean
think
I think that was one of y'all's concepts.
Yeah,
So
that's.
where
I don't know.
I'm
where do
thinking
you,
it's either that or Castle Barovia.
where do you think it is?
It says Strahd's old house to the north by a lake, which I'm guessing is probably Lake Zarovich.
I mean, we know two of them so far, which is probably the wizard wines or whatever, and the cemetery we just heard of. Those are the two, and they're both in the same direction too.
Yeah,
True.
this makes me wonder where the third one is then.
I'm sure we'll find out later.
Yeah. Focus on what you can do, not what you can't.
Yeah.
We'll just narrow down where we've been and whatnot, all that good stuff.
All right. Are we missing anything, or should we just wait for night to try and rob the guy?
Uh,
Forgot about that.
we still gotta.
It's just it's getting nighttime. There's people going into their houses.
Silas, I don't think we should probably.
But you guys can do whatever it is that you want to do. Last week y'all were talking about visiting Vistani, but now that's like not even concepted.
Oh,
yeah.
Were you still gonna do that? Or?
The Vistani is still the south of town, and then we know we have that festival in a few days, so
Yeah.
Do you think we
So
should
I'm
rob another
thinking-
town?
we could visit them tomorrow because the festival will be 2 days from then after that, and I'm not sure
Yeah.
how far south they are.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
And since
Wait
Yep.
for nightfall, rob the guy, visit the Vistani.
We can't rob
Since
the
you're
guy. He's a powerful wizard, apparently.
I
I'll
just want to
find
point
out.
out, since you're under level 5, I will give you the advice that if the festival is in 3 days and you gotta be in this town for right now, do you think robbing a shopkeep on the first night is the best bet?
Yeah,
that too.
You know what?
That's a-
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, last night, sure, I'm not gonna stop you. Of course, if you want to do it tonight, that's fine. But my suggestion is maybe not night 1.
Well, it's foolproof, you know. We just go invisible. Before that, I disguise myself as the shopkeep. So if invisibility drops, then I'll be like, oh, I forgot that was here.
And what if the shopkeep stops you?
Throw him in the bag of holding.
Nope, doesn't work.
He has a
He'll
bag
die
holding
after-
on him.
No, he'll die after like a minute or two. The
Suck
bag of holding
dick.
only has like a finite amount of air in it.
Yeah.
10 minutes for one person, 5 minutes
Yeah.
for 2 people.
He'll be gone in like 10 minutes if we forget about him. So can't do with that.
We probably will forget about him, so not a good idea. Being honest.
Yeah, we would.
I'm trying to think. I wonder. Well, is there anywhere else anybody wants to visit in town?
And I think we've sold all the things that we can, and most of the stuff that we'd want to buy is either we'll take up all the money that we have or the majority of it. So probably, I think we've done what we can for today.
So which direction are we heading in? The Vistani or the wizards?
Well, it's getting kind of
Think-
late. Do we want to do that in the morning or try and head there tonight?
Probably be best to do that in the morning, I'd imagine.
Yeah, we paid already for a few nights at
Might
the
as well
tavern,
use them
so
up. Yeah. I mean, we
Plus, we
might
can
as
get
well
your-
use.
Fancy burlap sack too.
yes. I also want that.
He wants his sack.
All right. It sounds like we have our heading.
Okay, so you going to the inn for now?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Do y'all want to do the night, or do you want to just fast forward? It's completely up to you guys.
Ugh.
I would like to buy my sack. So, I don't know if you want to like just.
Yeah. I
Oh, why is it
agree.
all blurry for me? What's going on? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I will
Cool.
say just give it a second.
Yeah, it was just being weird. I had to zoom in and out real quick. That's all.
Is that an alligator guy?
Yep.
Yeah, he's an alligator.
He's
Well,
been
a
an
lizard
alligator.
folk, if you want to use the correct term.
A what?
I'm
I
pretty.
mean,
Lizard.
He's a
folk.
lizard folk.
I'm a malformed lizard folk.
I see.
A little bit.
Okay.
if you've been staring at a rock, maybe you should ask them about themselves a little so that you know them.
Just
Yeah.
not even paying attention. Just like, oh,
No.
we have new guys.
This whole time, by the way, Silas, your little Cthulhu-faced buddy has been on your shoulder.
Oh, I see. I guess the
Our-
shopkeeper just didn't question the fact that she had a Cthulhu creature.
That is what familiars look like around here, remember?
Oh, yeah, no, that's true, that's true.
Trying to think. Ooh, I know. If I, are you just planning on carrying the sack around over your shoulder or something? Or do you want me to like make it into a proper backpack?
No. Just I like having them.
You're gonna have it like in your hand all the time, unless you got like some way to attach it to yourself.
Oh,
That's
welcome back,
fine.
folks.
Your vibes are really weird. I'm so confused.
Welcome
All
back.
right, if you want to keep one of your hands full all the time, be my guest.
It's not as weird. Wait, my mom is just not realizing that. Where
Hmm?
did Bolvis go?
He ran away, I think.
Bulbous ran away with
I guess
what?
the children was all he wanted to do.
Okay,
I mean,
let's
I mean,
not
it was
phrase
such a
that.
Hmm.
Jesus. He ran off with Chryslith. The Bulbous and Chryslith
Oh, yeah.
ran off together.
Oh.
In the sunset.
Yeah. Oh, y'all didn't notice I did that? Yeah, they left together. So.
No, I didn't.
Yep,
I didn't notice.
Chryslith, the female elf, and your male goblin Bulbous.
Goblin?
Male goblin Bulbous ran off together
And now we're down to one warlock again.
in the middle of the night. Yep, a warlock, a barbarian, a monk, a ranger that can punch like a monk, and then a curist. So y'all are pretty stacked. You're fine.
We'll be fine.
As you guys
Yeah.
situate at the table again, the bar lady will come around. Oh, welcome back. It hasn't been long since I've seen you all. You looking to get some dinner?
I'll probably get something. Hold on.
Well, the special tonight is a special beet soup with some greens in it.
How much
I'll
is it?
get
Does
that.
it run?
Oh, the beet soup is only going to be 2 silver tonight.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. I will take one of them.
Alright.
I'll also take one. Why not?
Alrighty. 2 beet soups.
I will take meat and 3 of your finest burlap sacks, please.
Okay, just a chunk of meat for the gator man. And
Yes,
a burlap
big one.
sack. I'm sure we have a delivery that came in a sack. I can see about that. I'll ask the owner for a price on that.
Thank you very much.
Really wants that sack.
3.
Alright.
Jesus.
And for the other 2?
I'll go for some meat as well. I am not having leek soup.
You said meat.
Ugh.
Alright. 2 meat. I'll just bring out some meat, I guess. 2
Yeah.
meat soups, and how about you there in the end?
He muted
Strahd,
himself.
I think.
Yeah. Silas.
Hello?
Hey.
Is the
Is he there?
I'm gonna give him a beet soup.
Is it cold?
What, beet
Beet
soup?
soup?
No, beet soup's served hot. It's still soup.
Oh,
It's like tomato soup. You serve that hot.
Just with
some
beets.
soups are cold.
I don't suggest ever eating a cold beet or a raw beet. You wanna heat that up.
They're
To be honest,
beets.
I don't eat a lot of beets, so
They are
I don't dislike them. I just
They
don't
are
eat them
rock-
often.
rock hard and they are raw. So, um,
Got it.
alright, and then I'll just bring some waters with that. She'll head on to the back.
To meat.
Yep, that's what y'all said.
Doot
Meat.
doot doot.
It's what they said.
Yep, meat.
Meat.
Oh, wow.
Minus the 2 silver real quick. Boom, already done. There we go.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be 10 silver for that and around the water. So. But yeah, if you guys have anything to discuss, now's a great time. I know you did your card discussion. I don't know how confident y'all are in what you've decided.
Not at all.
We'll find
Not
out.
at all.
Okay, so you can punch things and you
we're
shoot
good.
arrows. And, well, you shoot
Yep.
arrows and punch things.
Mm-hmm.
Gatorman, what do you do? What's your big, like, thing you like?
I hit things.
Like, with a sword, a spear,
A glaive.
Your hand?
a glaive? Interesting.
I'm also very big. I like flex my muscles.
How would you feel about being even bigger?
Oh,
Ooh.
Whoa.
that'd be neat.
I can make you bigger for about a minute.
Alright.
Ah,
Or smaller. Really
No.
depends.
I mean, I guess y'all can share a room.
Oh.
Alright, I'll just cast Reduce on myself
Oh.
just to show. And
Right.
basically
Oh.
shrink down to the size of a mouse. Since I'm already small.
Yeah, you're already small, so.
Ooh.
There you go. I can either make things big or small. I'm just gonna walk over to him and then touch his thigh and cast Shock and Grasp as well. And
Oh,
Oh, what?
it's getting
Okay.
really
I
straight.
have some. What? I have small spells. I'm trying to show y'all what I can do. I'm gonna be mainly utility. Plus, we're about to rest. These will come back in the morning, anyways.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's one way to approach this. Sorry, I wasn't ready for Shocking Grasp. That is a make a spell attack against Impious.
I'm pretty sure he. Okay.
What was my thing again? Dang it. My dice are packed in my car right now. This sucks. I have to type it out. Plus 6. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. Oof. 11. I don't even think that hits.
That does not hit.
Tickles.
So, you you see this super tiny version of this rag kind of like hop over to you on this chair, and he touches your thigh, and you just see like electric volts come out of his hand and just like slide across the top of your scales.
I don't know if it does anything to you or not. I don't know.
It's tingly.
Okay, am I the only one who's going to share what he can do? Doesn't? Do y'all have any special
well,
things y'all like to
Are you
do?
gonna
Probably won't do it like that.
Are you gonna
I was thinking, like, do
concentrate
y'all want
on-
like combo attacks? Like y'all shove your fist inside of something and then I make you big when it happens?
Oh my
I
god.
mean,
Are you
we
going
can
to-
show you.
Are you gonna
I can
unreduce
unarmed
yourself,
strike.
or are you gonna just stay small?
Oh yeah, I'll just snap my fingers and pop back into the chair like normal.
Okay, so he
like-
unreduced. He's back
Yeah.
to normal size. So
Well,
yeah,
3 foot, but yeah.
no, his normal size.
I mean, I shoot arrows. I don't know what you want from me.
My thought process is I can make one of those arrows very big while it's flying through the air.
Oh,
Well, it's bigger, not very big. It'll just be probably about the size of a spear, I think.
Never thought of this.
Or let's say you shove a spear into something, and I make that bigger.
Oh.
Making
think
somebody
speed is
else
more
who's
Silas's thing.
making somebody who resists being made big or small is harder. They can resist it.
But yeah, no, I heal a little bit. I move around a lot. I'm technically invisible at night, and I heal a little bit.
Okay. Mm.
Well, I had to take cure wounds. That party kept dying too much.
Yeah, you're fine. I can heal up too.
I don't think I can heal up.
Well, most of my spells are actually healing. It's not just pure damage. Ugh. I got healing word, bless, aid, healing spirit, and those are my all the healing ones I have. But I can also save y'all from like when you go down immediately, but only twice a day.
Utility.
Or I can use
That'd be
both
useful.
those uses to bring myself back up.
Daphne, what do we do? What do you do?
What do I do? What do we do? I can also punch things. I enjoy punching things, and I guess I used my rapier after I got rid of my short sword. I can also do arrows. I also shoot arrows, but I'm still figuring that part out. So
Well, next time we do
now
combat, you
I'm
should really do arrows.
yeah, until maybe I get a little stronger in the health department, I should figure something else out.
I'm happy to take the front line.
We'll try it out and see. But if you take it, then that's fine. I have to stop going head first. Too much.
She'll come back with everyone's soup, and she'll just have like what essentially looks like meatloaf, and hand it to those that just wanted meat, and put the beet soup in front of the rest. And she'll have a tray of glass waters that she'll also hand out, and she'll say, "There you go. Let me know when you're finished up, and I'll just grab your tab, and you guys can call it an evening."
Perfect.
Excuse me, ma'am. My bags.
Yes,
Relax.
she'll be behind the counter this month. Yes, well, I did see some sacks, and I'm getting them set up for you. The owner is going to have to price them still, but we'll get you. We'll make sure they get to you at a fair price as well.
Thank you. I'm gonna start eating my meatloaf.
Oh yeah,
Is the horse supposed to be so giant, or is it just me that's noticing that?
What's giant? Oh, how big the?
Okay.
Yeah, no, they compartmentalize
Okay.
the map into all three sections on like one thing. So if I make it bigger, it's gonna be like a massive size map. So
Mhm.
it was either accept that the tokens are gonna be a little bit big, or make a ridiculously sized map, just so it would work out.
Okay.
So I went with
Okay.
the tokens can just be a little big.
Okay. That's okay. I was just confused.
No, it's fair. I was hoping no one would even really notice, but yeah, I decided to go with the tokens could just be a little big.
I haven't noticed until now, so I think you're fine.
I mean, everyone notices now. Thanks, Daphne.
Sorry. Like
oh yeah. As the Silas, he does like Eldritch Blast 90% of the time.
that's what I was gonna say too. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of warlocks. They kind of, yeah.
And he
It's
gets
harder to help us
Amelia killed.
It's not.
spell users. I'm trying to think.
It's not the usual color. It's blue.
Oh, that's cool.
You can use that.
Yeah, that's
as a
different.
menu.
Yeah, but I don't know if we should share that yet.
Yeah.
He might not be my friend, but I think I definitely know him more than
Yeah, it's up to him to
others.
share. But if in case you forgot Silas, who was still muted, I don't know if you also know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can share that. He
I
might
think
have
Daphne wouldn't say anything.
he might have stepped away for a moment, so technically you don't know that yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Worst
Oh,
case, we
oh.
throw it down.
Wait, how much does?
Good point. Okay. No matter what. Always going for fun.
do? Trying to think.
Oh,
And then we got the barbarian.
I mean, you definitely got at least one
I was
idea.
thinking
That's
of fun.
enlarge arrow is something, right?
Oh, I also have another idea because I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure when you the weight size, right? Yeah, the weight size gets multiplied by 8 when you
Yep.
increase somebody's size. There we go.
Hmm.
That's what I was trying to remember. So let's say big guy over here wants to jump on top of somebody, and I imagine you weigh a lot already.
Yeah.
So if you jump over somebody, I can make you big when you fall on top of them.
Hey, Mr. DM, would my innate ability to become bigger also about my weight?
Oh my god.
That is a lizard folk trait, right? Let me double check that.
No, it's the barbarian subclass I'm
Oh
playing.
yeah, because you are literally giant D&D barbarian. Hold on.
Doesn't
So
specify.
I could double up your size.
Yeah, I could be huge.
Um,
Yeah.
when you rage, or when rages pull strength from primal may, while raging you gain, you
Yeah.
reach increases by
Yeah, this doesn't
5
really
feet.
specify whether or not my weight
If you
changes.
swallow
Because
enlarge, you become large, along with
enlarge
strength you
reduce
are
does
acquiring.
specify.
If there isn't enough room for you to increase your size doesn't change. I mean, obviously some of your weight would go up, but I don't think it was listed because I don't think it would even like so much as double because you are to be large, you just have to be over 10 feet. So you're already 8 feet. So unless you were gaining like a ton of feet, it's you'd still be considered. So I don't think your weight would even double. So yeah, I think you can go giant to go large. But if you do that, like if you go rage and then you take the giant stature thing, and you become large, and then he cast enlarge, that does bring you up to huge. So
Okay. I guess my question is like, how much would my innate ability to become bigger affect my weight?
I don't think I'd say that the raging thing would change your weight. Unless you want to give like an actual number, then we can probably say like a third of your weight added on. So let's see, you weigh 800. A third of that would be about 270, 275-ish, somewhere between there. So you'd weigh just over 1,000 pounds just from your
Yeah, you'd
giant
be a lot.
stature. And then whenever you get enlarged, times that by 8, you'd be at 8,000 pounds, which is, I think that's a literal ton.
4 tons.
Yeah, a ton
It's
is
more
2,000,
thinking.
yeah. So
Yep.
you'd weigh 4 tons, so uh, that would cause, I think, I'll have to double check before, I want to double check before I say what damage it would output, but it would output damage, for sure.
Cannonball!
Pretty
I
much.
think
That's the idea.
Hopefully the creature's not too small if you're going to cannonball. You might have a Dimension 20 situation on your
that might hurt you.
hands.
That sounds terrible. I've never thought about making objects bigger, and I don't know why it's very obvious.
That's crazy.
Oh, you just got to think
And
of how you want to use your spells. For instance, some spells are rich, or when they say divination, you can cast them as a ritual. Just it takes you 10 minutes, which that's kind of a long time.
In my very first campaign as a player, there was a locked door and I was a druid, so I just used reduce on the door so it couldn't fit the wall. And
Bam.
doesn't matter if it's locked; it's too small. It's gonna fall.
oh my god,
so, so yeah, you can be creative as you want. So,
you guys are. I'm very disappointed in Ithel's character right now, but I'll think about it.
uh, yeah, I mean,
I have
whatever. Especially when you
Netflix
can do
I cast
spells.
Fireball.
Whenever you do spells,
on what?
you can be the Firebolt, Eldritch Blast, Fireball guy, or you could be the creative spellcaster that uses their spells in a
I
unique
got
I
Unseen
forget
setting.
it.
Servant. I got Enlarge Reduce. I got Invisibility.
The reason why I picked someone that doesn't do spells this time is because I will literally never look at them and be like, "Oh yeah, the spells are here." Every
Yeah.
time, and you guys are like, "Yeah, you literally do that." And I'm like,
And I don't even have to cast it on you guys. I can just be like, oh, there's a big guy. Well, not a big guy. Well, if they're regular size, I can be like, all right, now you're my height. Too bad. You were 5 foot. Now you're
for
3 foot. Congrats.
in
If he
our other
fails to
campaign,
save.
caves.
She'll
There's
show
so many
back up
caves
with
and
two
no one's
burlap sacks. Both have been ripped open at the top, but otherwise intact. And she'll say, "Alright, well, we decided that you can have these for 5 copper apiece. How's that sound?"
Thank you so very much, ma'am.
Not a problem. And the total bill here is going to be 10 silver and 10 copper, please.
I hand her my 2 silver.
I put in 2 silver and 10 copper.
Alrighty.
I'll put in 2 silver. Yeah. Or, yeah. I mean, maybe, how much was Felix's meal?
The whole meal altogether was 10 silver.
Yeah, 2 silver
I'll put in
apiece.
the rest.
Oh,
I'll
so
put in
there's
the
6.
rest, which was 6, right?
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, she'll take it too. Alright, well, thank you so much. You guys are welcome up to your rooms whenever you're ready.
Alright.
Perfect. Up. Time to get some rest.
I suppose so.
Yes. I guess we all start heading upstairs.
Some of y'all gotta go outside to go to the stairs.
Sorry, I was looking at my spell list again.
That's all good.
You gave me so many options with this curious class. It's hard to pick. Thank God I'm not a
Honestly,
wizard.
that
or
list is super modest. It's
I know. It's like, thank God I'm not a sorcerer or a wizard.
yeah, those guys get a ton. So
Which is funny because I'm thinking about multi-classing into wild magic sorcerer.
Yeah, good luck. There's so many to pick from there.
Wild magic surge.
oh, okay. So you went through the inside and took the corner room by
Yeah.
yourself, Daphne, and then we got Callister and Zrag taking a room each. I guess you guys gotta bunk up.
I think I shared last time
Oh.
with
Yeah, so
the alley
Daphne, it's
kid.
just you by yourself, and then it looks like Zrag and Silas. Does anyone want to have conversations with anyone in the room? Just the two of you.
back. Can I go here?
Yeah, I'll allow that. That's fine.
Take the big room, okay.
Well, if I can, then.
Why not? Stop.
Unbelievable.
No.
Well, you guys snooze, you lose. He went outside.
But, you know, that's fair. I've been looking at the rock since we arrived here, but I don't actually know where the hell it is that you and our lizard folk friend came from exactly.
Oh, I met y'all's party when y'all were like outside after you got kicked out of that castle.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair.
I was like, can I see that rock of yours? I'm curious. I want to see it.
Yeah, it's got like a. My guess is it's probably like just like a normal looking rock that kind of has like a like a vague mark on it that looks like a penis.
That's it?
So,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind. I thought it was like a jade or something.
No, I mean I have something like that. I have my ring that has.
I cast enlarge on the rock.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, it becomes a
I still got
little
spell slots.
boulder. Yeah, it becomes
Congrats,
a
Nat.
boulder, and you guys, with a loud thunk, it falls onto the floor surface.
Now you gotta sleep with that. Good night.
What?
I'm kidding. It wears off after like a minute.
I think it's an hour, actually, if you hold it. If you hold concentration.
Uh-oh.
Double checking.
But if I go to sleep, I think it just disappeared, don't it?
Yeah, if you just stop concentrating on it. Oh, yeah, it lasts for 1 minute at most. So.
Yeah.
Giant rock.
So
Ow.
basically, like until I fall asleep, it'll just be a boulder in your bed.
So that's wonderful.
This is why I didn't share.
Flavor, you need it.
I
Gotta have
imagine
it.
it's the large part, like the crude drawing you explained, that's just like facing directly at you.
Like, oh, well, it's in big detail now. That's wonderful.
You described it. So, anyway, anything else anyone want to do?
Oh,
I'm all set.
All right. Well, then we can just go ahead and jump to the morning where you guys can wake up. You go downstairs. We can skip breakfast, saying that you guys got your free breakfast that they included. And with you
Sweet.
guys fed for the day, you guys can head back out to town. That way we can jump to that since you guys already did your role play. Alright, and so where are you guys going now that you're back in town? And it's a fresh day.
Dawn of the second day.
So if I'm correct, I'm remembering correctly. They said it was to the southwest of town where those Vistani were, or that
The south
Vistani
of
camp.
town is where the southwest is where the hill was, but to the south is where the Vistani are.
Okay. So which one do y'all want to try and check out? Because we only have 2 days to really do anything before that festival.
Which one's closer?
I think the Vistani is closest.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think they're a lot closer.
Depending on how
Cool.
long that takes, we can do both at the same time, maybe.
Hopefully.
All right, to the
We'll
Vistani
have
we
to see how
go.
long it takes us. Yeah.
Okay. You
Oh,
guys,
reset my spell slots.
you guys head
Oh,
down
okay.
this road all the way to the west gate. Um, when you get there, the gate is you see the two guards in front of it, similar to the way that you guys got to town originally. But since you guys are leaving town, when they see you, they're simply going to open the gate, and as you walk by, they'll wish you luck on whatever it is that you're doing out in Barovia, and then close the gate behind you. Are you going to take the immediate? Are you going to ask any questions, or what are you all doing?
We should probably ask directions for that camp.
Yeah. Are there any guards like right outside the gate?
Just the two on the inside. Outside the gate, though, you can see a few different civilian houses that are outside of the wall.
No, wouldn't hurt to ask some of the folks.
That's true. Yeah, I guess probably the first person that we see, I'm just gonna go up to him like, oh wait, I didn't
No
ever
one's
drop
walking around.
the.
When you guys look at the houses, all the doors and windows are shut. Um, and it's nowhere near as lively as inside the town. Outside, these houses on the outside, doors are shut and stuff. But you do see like candlelight flickering from inside.
All right.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to knock on the door.
Uh,
Just knock.
uh,
Not gonna
yeah.
try and break down a door.
That's
Who wants
fair.
to talk? My voice is starting to hurt.
Yeah, you can just knock on the door, wait for somebody to answer.
Alrighty. Hold on a second. Why? I closed all. I forgot that I had to reset my internet a second ago. It closed everything. Okay, so you knock on the first door. Talking through the door, you hear a male human shout, "What do you want?"
Um, well, listen, we just want to know how to get to the Vistani camp to the south, but that's about all we know. Is that it's to the south, so we just have questions for them. So we're trying to figure out how to get there.
Is that the camp we already went to though?
No, you went to
Mhm.
There are multiple Vistani camps
Oh.
in Barovia.
Oh.
You went to the Seer Pool location, which is
Yeah,
you guys are way
that's
past
Madame
the Seer
Eva's
Pool area.
place.
Yeah. So yeah, through the door he'll say, "You want to see those miscreants? Well, be my guest, as long as it gets you away from my doorstep. You'll find them to the south. There's a path right next to the house that will take you to them. Just keep west if you have the option of a road split."
Keep what?
Okay, so is he meaning like this path right here?
Yes. I
Perfect.
imagine you're talking to this house.
Yeah, I was thinking this one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well,
Well, thanks.
thankful,
guess.
I suppose.
Mm.
I'm trying.
Hmm?
We didn't catch the name of the shopkeep, did we? The one from the magic shop.
I didn't write it down. I'm a bad note taker.
I'm not used to it either. But
Where's
I don't think
June?
we heard the name. I think it was just the gnome guy.
Yeah, just the gnome guy.
Are you still stuck on wanting to rob that guy?
He will always be stuck on it.
We can
Listen,
go rob somebody else. You don't have to
my
rob him.
my thought is just, we can tarnish his name, and then he'll be run out of town. And
Tarnish?
we can take his stuff.
That is not tarnish. You're gonna make him do a crime, a horrible crime, taking another's life.
Well,
I'm
I mean, we've
completely
done
against this. I want to set up my own shop somewhere. Not here. This place is way too gloomy.
Yeah, see, that's my point.
but now you know.
But fine. Nevermind. Let's just go.
Okay, here's the idea. We'll rob something from the Vistani, scratch your itch so you can get it out of your system.
I don't. Okay, wait. I don't think we should steal from the Vistani because we've kind of already done that, and they kind of let us go, and so we don't want to do
Madam
that again.
Eva
Are we walking?
was able to see it.
Or are we
Yeah.
just standing in front of this house and saying?
Yeah, my
this?
thought.
Oh no,
thought
we're
we were
not having a
walking.
conversation in front of this house.
Okay, we did
Hopefully
not
not.
specify you're walking. That's why I'm asking.
Sorry.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
Okay, so
Kinda
we're
yelling
walking
out in the
into
wild.
this. Okay, just checking.
Just having a conversation about robbing people.
That's why I'm like, are we like right in front of the door still?
Guys, like, oh my god.
Okay, so you're walking. This is a conversation on your way south. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, listen. It was Madam Eva let us do that, but I think it was because she. I think the only reason we got caught was because she was there and could see it.
I think she accepted that it was already done, not that she really let it happen. I
And she
believe
knows
you were
of
with
us.
her when it happened.
That's it.
I don't know. I think she let us happen. I think it's just because we were such good guests.
Yeah, but what if we find more gems again?
Yeah. Think of the gyms. We could use the money.
Okay, good point. Okay, we'll have to come around to this. You guys are right. We could really use the money right now. With your
Alright.
silver.
At this crossroad, you're gonna go west, right?
Yeah, at the cross. He was
Yeah.
saying keep west, so we should
Alright.
keep to the west.
This crossroad,
Yeah.
go west or south.
Probably west. Should
Mm.
probably take us over here, I'd imagine. No, that's not one.
Wait, you mean this one right here, right?
Yep, this one right here. Am I? Oh,
Sorry.
whoops. I'm on the wrong layer.
What?
This one, right here.
Oh, okay. I thought I was frozen.
I think we
I'm
should
just
go
like,
south. 'Cause
"Oh."
I'm not. I don't know.
I
Unless
was
somebody else
thinking
want to
we
go another
can
way.
go. I think we could. I was thinking we go right here and then go south to down here.
Mhm.
If we can't
Up
keep
to
going
y'all.
west, then we can. I think we go as far west as we can, and then we can go south.
I mean, either way, it's not very far off. We can check out both, see what's there. It's not a very far
True.
distance now.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the same distance that way.
Alright, so yeah, y'all head south and you head down to the Vistani camp. I believe this one has a map.
Those goddamn vestige.
Don't we have to look for a warrior in here? That's what we're here for,
Yeah.
right?
There's
Oh,
a
It's a dusk elf.
yeah.
Apparently lives
Uh,
among them.
Mhm.
There's
Looking for a
one behind
dusk
me.
elf living among the Vistani, suffered great loss and is haunted by dark dreams. Help him and he'll help you in return.
Holy crap, that's a lot of horses.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what.
booty temples.
Man.
Many horses.
Must be
Holy
tribal.
shit.
Alright, bring your tokens in. And I'll deal with
Ah.
this explanation. Alright, that's where you guys are coming from. Y'all are far too big. Oh my gosh.
We can kill them all. We're giants.
Oh, I think we're a little.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
Okay, there we go. Got it.
I am giant. Haha. Oh.
Tiny.
You're the same size as bloody your familiar.
Yeah.
I can't make them any smaller, so for now. Yes.
He grew. They grow up so fast.
So how do
Alright.
you want to approach this?
Alright, so let me give
Yeah.
you this.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk to these guys. They kind of got me trapped here. You guys can talk.
Wait, can you cast invisibility on me and I can try and steal from them?
Oh my god.
Oh, we could
Every
try.
time. Alright, if you look
One
at
sec.
the very bottom of the map, you'll see how these are, the houses are on the bottom, and then it goes upwards on this top of this hill, where there is a tent and all like the carriages and stuff at the top of the hill. You can
The hill.
So that's like a little visual for you from a side view, so you know why it looks like this, because this is upwards on a hill. Each of
Sure.
these markings, so it actually shows it here. So this the first dotted line, it goes up 10 feet, or that's 10 feet above where you're standing now. This dotted line is 20 feet up, and this dotted line is 30 feet up. So that's how tall this hill is a solid 30 feet upwards. Um, as you guys travel this way, the woods part revealing an expansive clearing, you see a small grass-covered hill with low houses built into the sides. There's fog that obscures some of the details, but you can see that these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. Atop the hill above the fog is a ring of barrel-shaped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out of the hole of the top of the tent. The tent is brightly lit from within, and it even lights up some of the area around it, but allowing that even from a distance you can see pretty well that there's a number of horses and people in this vicinity. You can also smell the odors of wine and, unfortunately, horses, if you know,
Hmm.
that kind of emanate in the central area and just kind of take over the area.
Interesting.
So.
Hmm.
Horses.
Well, let's see. What is it that we're? What was it we were looking for here with these guys?
A dusk elf.
Yeah.
Sorry, one
Hmm.
second.
Right. The dusk elf.
But be
Alright.
careful
Well.
how you word it. Or if we're even talking to these guys, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we can talk to them and then rob them.
We can do both at the same time.
True.
Oh wait, do you
Yeah.
want to be invisible right now? It only lasts for
What?
an
Yeah,
hour,
Oh.
and I have to focus.
that's fine. I don't even need an hour. I need like 10, 20 minutes tops.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm
Alrighty.
trusting you on this. I go ahead and cast invisibility on little ranger boy.
Ranger boy.
Alrighty, I'm gonna put the invisible symbol. Boom. Alright. You guys are approaching. Uh, so you cast it there, correct? That's where you casted it.
Yeah, so hopefully it's only the horses saw me do it.
So there
'Cause
was a guard literally right here that saw all five of you go in. So there's that. We'll see if that circles around.
I mean, you can't see us from that angle, not around the house. As long as my thought process is, as long as he doesn't or sees five of us come back out, then we should be fine.
Well, as you guys are walking up the hill, you do hear a very loud whistle come from the one that saw you walk, or at least the direction of the one that saw you guys coming up. Um,
Hmm. That'll be important, probably.
Are these spikes?
No, it's like
no,
that's where
they're
the goes up.
markers of where the height changes, or like height markers, I guess you could call them. Is probably the nicer,
Okay.
easier way to say it. Um,
I guess
Oh,
while they're all doing that, I should
It's crawl up here.
alright. Let's see. Let's say that he's actually heading this way.
oi, oi, oi.
You You guys will see one of the Vistani approach, and oh, they're coming from over here, guys. We have some guests. Let's see if they're not so bad. What'd y'all just do? Callus, did you go inside of that wagon?
I went in the other direction from them. Yes.
Okay. If you put yourself in the wagon, I'm going to presume that you're going inside of it. So just watch your placement. Um, but yeah, he'll call that out, and shortly after, you guys will see a. Let's see if there's a picture of this guy. Is there a picture of him specifically? Yes, there is. You'll see this guy approach.
Oh, he looks trustworthy.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
No, yes, we are here now. Yes.
He'll see you all down there, and he'll just call out, "What is it that you want from us? You Valakis never have anything good intended for us. Why do you approach our place?"
You know, you've never met us, so I would ask that you not presume things so negatively.
You've come from the north, and everyone that's come from the north has had a problem. So what is
Uh,
yours?
False. We were actually brought here from outside of the folk, and we just happened to come from that town up north.
Hmm.
But look, we actually met with Madame Eva not too long ago, and she read us some of her cards, and we actually got one of them was the seer or the jack of clubs, and with that, we're looking for the Doskelv, who just happens to be among you Vistani. So
You
he
explain this.
apparently.
You explain this as if I care about some old woman's cards. She always has some type of vision, and I'm sure she's right at least 50% of the time. Good enough for some, but not for me. We are
Well,
the
you want to
Dusk.
herb?
We are the Dusk Elves. We may be part of the Vistani's group, but we are our own branch, and so we have our own area, and I see no issues other than those that come from the Valaki city up north always seem to have an issue. And in fact, you know what? I don't care to divulge any information to those I don't trust yet. So, what is it again that you wish from us? Why have you approached?
We're
Well,
not monkeys,
the
though.
reason that that fortune was told was it seems that helping this strange elf in some weird way is gonna somehow help your master Strahd. I don't know how because I don't believe in fortunes myself, but I'm just trying to
Mm-hmm.
follow this lead.
Hmm. You're trying to help Strahd? Is that what you want me to believe? That you come from a city that has great despise for Strahd, but yet you walk up here with hope to aid him?
Well, so far I'm
Listen.
just trying to establish a business. That's really it.
y-
Yeah,
Okay,
I
listen.
think
Oh, sorry, you go.
Hmm?
no, I just think you misunderstand. We're not from the city. We just visited there to see what exactly it was about, but we're not from the city. I
Hmm.
don't
It's,
understand
it's
why.
exactly like I told you. None of us are from here. We just happen to be lower in here, and now we're either supposed to help or not help Strahd. And one of the things that we have to do, or that might help us, is trying to find or help this Doskalf that Madame Eva was talking about.
Yeah, we were brought here by you guys, so we would assume that you guys would want to help Strahd, which is why we got the reading.
Well, I've never heard of you. That is the issue. If you wish for us to trust you, you'll have to earn it. So you want to. You said you were looking for someone in particular from the Dusk Elves, eh? So tell me, what is his name?
Have you met Madame Eva?
What? She is not a dusk elf. That's what I know.
Yeah, but
You said
then
you're here to
you know
find
that
a
she didn't
dusk
tell
elf.
us.
So tell me his name.
Well,
We
you
don't know.
know if you've met her that she's ridiculously.
His
She doesn't say everything as it is.
Hmm.
his name is
She
Ligma.
just said we have to help you.
I'm gonna be
What?
honest. I have no clue what his name is,
Of course. Well,
Didn't say it in the
but I'm
fortune.
but I'm willing to offer my services
She
if I
didn't
can
say
help
it.
in some way. For instance, I'm looking around and I see a lot of wagons here. Are any of them in disrepair?
our
Is there?
wagons are fine. That is not our concern. Right now, we have two real concerns, and perhaps if you're willing to prove yourself, you could admonish one of these issues.
Is there anybody who's gone through like maybe a huge loss of any kind? Something maybe a little painful?
Haunted by dreams, perhaps.
Oh dear.
Haunted by dreams, perhaps? Maybe.
Oh dear, we live in a land of nightmares. Of course we have scary dreams, and we've all been through loss. Does this land look like the type to be carried?
Are you guys not believers of Strahd? What are you suggesting? That he's giving you guys a nightmarish world?
I believe that we are stuck with the world that we have, and Strahd is our best bet to uphold some sort of sanity and sanctum in his world.
Sanity is overrated.
I agree.
Well,
What
a
is it
good
that
thing
you
I
want
did
us
not
to do?
ask for opinions. I said I have two ways for you to prove your trust, and so far you've asked more questions.
How can
Yes,
we
merely
prove
I heard.
our worth to you,
Yeah,
sir?
so
Yes.
exactly.
Half of our men are out looking for an Arabelle. She went missing recently from this camp. We believe the Valaki had something to do with it, but perhaps we're wrong if you're so happy with that town above you. We could also
Agree.
use some more wine to oblige to get through such a tragic loss, given that Arabelle might not return. If you could give us a nice supply of something to drink, and or perhaps even better, find Arabelle. Perhaps we trust you enough to do something more for us
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm. Where was this
Okay.
Arabelle girl last seen?
in the camp. That's what I said.
Hmm.
Well,
So
this
somewhere.
is let's see here. Taken most likely with the Valaki, according to these guys. We could either go check town, or we could go visit the wizards of the winery. We already need to go see them anyways.
Can you
Hmm.
describe what this girl looks like?
I believe I can. I think she
Asking the
is.
good questions.
Oh. Uh, that's a hard image. I don't know how to. It's that one. She's shorter. She carries a doll with her everywhere she goes, and she wears this hat that keeps her hair all within it.
How old is
Hmm.
she?
She's probably about 8. It's a little girl. Oh, I'm sorry, she's 7.
Oh,
She'll be 8 soon. A little.
okay.
We are hopeful for that.
The last place she was seen was in this camp. Does she like to favor? Does she like to play out in the woods or anything?
She's the daughter of my brother, Luvash, who him and I run the men inside of this tent. Of course, we all answer to our leader, but yeah, you gotta branch out the responsibilities after all. But tell me, which do you hope to handle for us?
Both.
Hmm.
Hopefully, we can
Don't say.
find the girl.
Yeah. Well, normally when I help somebody look for somebody else, we get paid for it. But I suppose we need the information anyway, so I guess that does work. Although I think the winery might be a better bet for us because we need to go there anyways.
Well,
We can look for the girl and go to
there's
the winery.
the winery is quite
We have to go to
far.
the
If we wanted to simply do that, we could have, but there is one place that our men refuse to go, and that's due to those that live within it, and that is the old bone grinder. Perhaps you could find her in there.
Oh, that sounds like a lovely place.
Whereabout is that located?
That's a great question.
This
I,
old bone grinder.
I
He said the
had it.
bone grinder and where else?
It's the old bone grinder is where his
They
people
think,
won't go.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
possible that she's at. If I recall, it's pretty
Oh,
close.
they sound like great parents. Letting your daughter go to a place called the Bone Grinder.
We did not let her go there.
Or I
She
wasn't saying
was.
it out loud. I was just.
Oh well. They did not let her.
Just thinking it
Let
out
is
loud.
crazy.
Is there anywhere else they've looked? They haven't looked besides this bone grinder place.
We've been searching the nearby forest, and well, of course, we haven't gone in the city. There's a small chance she's in there, but we doubt, as many stories would oblige her
I
not to go there.
I highly doubt it. It seems that city just isn't kind to you all.
None of you have the ability to scry.
If you
I
if you go far enough through the woods, or even if you travel on the main road, you would probably find the old bone grinder. We imagine that she was taken through the forest to get there, as the obscurity would have aided such an event. But you'll find it slightly on a hill, just outside of the forest. I believe there is a road that takes you straight to it if you were to make your way over there.
Do you know how long it's been since she's missing?
She only went missing, but the night before. We saw her missing this morning, so she hasn't been gone too long. Ugh.
okay.
And besides,
Huh.
What was your
I'd rather a group I don't know handle the bone grinder search than possibly send my own men to their demise.
And what can we expect at this bone grinder place? It doesn't have the most inviting name.
There's stories of hags that have taken over that place, and
oof.
yeah, well, if the stories are true, you're in for quite the eventful time. I'm going
Clearly,
to
so is your niece.
drag this. Alright.
Um,
And
did
I'm
you
going to
and
show
your
you
brother?
where it is.
Hmm?
So remember the red
I'm gonna go
circle?
ahead and what's it called? Oh, what the? Where'd you? Oh, you brought us to the other map.
Yep,
Okay.
I bring you to the overlap so I can show you where the thing is.
Well,
And the red circle is where you are. The O that you now see on the right side of that forest is the old bone grinder. You can actually see the thing there. Actually, let's do this. Focus ping. Pull everyone to it. There you go. That is the old bone grinder. So you can see that the road does in fact connect there, or you can cut through the woods behind it.
I'm
I
kind of
think we
curious
should
what
look
he's
at the
thinking, so
woods.
I'm gonna go ahead and break the invisibility and cast detect thoughts.
Well, before you do
Oh.
that,
Um,
all of this
wait.
time, hold on. All of this time, Callister, what have you been doing?
What? Did he go into that
I've
card again?
been going through. Yeah, I'm in the car. I'm actually in the car this time. I've been going through the cards one by one,
Excellent. So, which card
trying
did
to
you go into first? Is the
the
question.
one I'm in right now.
Awesome. So, um, as you open the door, inside you see two Vistanis.
Oh dear.
Uh, that
Two.
are in there, and they're kind of like arranging some of the items in there. It looks like this is where they keep um, kind of like just like random trophies. You know, you got like deer antlers, you got skin hides and stuff. It smells horrible in here, almost like this is where they keep the uncured pelts and stuff of animals they've killed, and these guys are setting them up and doing what they gotta do in there.
Okay.
Did you?
And they haven't noticed me yet because I'm
Well, you
invisible.
did you climb inside, or did you see them and not go inside?
Well, how exactly is the caravan set out? Like the entryway to the caravan.
These are wagons, so it's a front door, and then like
And like,
a small hallway with
if I try
shelves.
to like go up through the entryway, is it like obscured by like some sort of door or something like that?
What do you-
Like some sort of like
it's an Amazon
oh,
truck, my guy. It's an Amazon
like I'm
truck.
trying to think of
It's a it's a one
the
So do you
pathway.
remember
word.
those old-fashioned wagons that like it has this door on either side? Well,
Yeah.
not either side. It has a
No.
door, and then you just kind of walk into it.
Yeah, the door in the front, right? Did you play Resident
Yeah.
Evil? Did you play Resident Evil 7?
No. Oh wait, yes.
Okay, so you know the big
There you
guy
go.
that had his wagon
Yeah, yeah,
behind
yeah.
him? So that wagon, but like normal people are in it, not a big dude that is the size of 2.5 people. Um, so like normal people are in it. So it's got like the one little hallway, not a lot of space, shelving stuff. And well, in this one instead of shelves, they got like that like rack where you can like hang the pelts and stuff. So
So before I go in there, would I be able to see them, hear them, or smell the smell?
you
To
for sure would have been able to smell the smells and see them as the door is open.
yeah. So I guess I have to back off from that one.
Hmm.
Can I just quickly like go to like two or three more caravans and see if I can detect like anyone in them?
Yes, you can look inside each of the caravans. I'm going to point out I did not move any Vistani, so if there are Vistani in there, that's because they are naturally in there.
Okay.
Alright,
To the next one.
so that next one also has two Vistani in it. Oops, I
Oh,
hit the wrong thing. There we go.
and the next
I
one.
think yeah, this needs to be hidden. Oops.
Okay, this just seems like there's Vistani in all of them.
There's another Vistani in this one. Just one.
From looking in, can you tell what's in it as
Yeah,
well?
yep,
Yeah.
this one had what looks like a number of different coin pouches, and they were in there opening coin pouches and kind of pouring them into this big bag. Um, and there were three different big bags, one for copper, silver, and gold. When you look inside uh, this one seems to be more standard. It's got, when you look inside, you just see a guy polishing a shield. But in there's like a couple shields, a couple bows, quivers, a couple swords.
Okay, I think the one with one person might be easy to do. Easier. Um, is it a way for me to have the horse knock the or myself knock the caravan and frighten the horses a little bit to bring the guy outside?
Before he does that, can I just ask the man his name, him and his brother?
My name
I,
is
I
my
just
name
want
is Argol, and as I mentioned, my brother is Luvash. His daughter Arabelle is the one that's gone missing. But if you wish to speak to our lead, you'll have to prove that you're worth taking to him.
okay. I just wanted to
There we go.
thank you.
Mm.
Thank you. Okay, continue. Just wanted to.
Okay, so that's my current plan. Knock the caravan from the other side. Frighten the horse or two a little bit, and try to draw the Vistani outside,
Okay.
and then go inside while he's trying
Which horse are
to
you
calm the
hovering?
horse down. Uh, these two. Oh wait, the one I'm in between right now. The two close to the caravan that I'm in between.
All right. Do animal handling. That's what I'm gonna have you roll for that. And you can do it with advantage
Okay.
because you're invisible.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
All right, so the
Hmm.
12 plus 5 for 17. Yeah, you could definitely get. You can spook the horses, and with a loud neigh and like the huffing that you hear from horses, one of them starts, freaking out, which causes the couple of horses around it to start to get uncomfortable and do that thing where they like do that pacing around the one that's freaking out. And yeah,
And then I'm
and
gonna
this
knock.
gets this guy to hop out, shouting obscenities about what you need to calm down, always freaking out over nothing. It's probably just the wind. And he goes over to handle the horse.
And while he's doing that, I will go inside.
All right. You see, like I said, a number of weapons, shields, and such. Um, would you like to do an investigation or an arcana check? You only have time for one.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. What is worse? Yeah, I'll do an investigation check.
Okay.
Oh,
So you feeling rushed as you
Uh-oh.
know you don't have a lot of time, so you look around and yeah, like I said, you see shields, swords, daggers, rapiers, battle axes. This looks like a mini armory. Um, and in the back you see a chest that is slightly propped open.
oh, I can't.
Hmm.
I don't have a lot of time. I'll just take like a shield, a sword, and a dagger.
A shield, a
That's just I
sword,
don't
and
have
a
enough time.
dagger.
Play it safe.
All right. Shield, a sword, and a dagger. Okay. And then I'm gonna have you roll me three flat d20s, one for each item. First is shield, second is the dagger, and third is the sword.
Wow, what is up with these rolls?
That is wild. Um, um, hmm. Okay, I will tell you more about them later. Is what I am gonna say to that. You can move on. Uh,
I will
take. You
exit
have.
the
I'm gonna
cabin.
give you 30 feet of movement from inside of the wagon. So
And
move
each square
30
is how
feet.
much? Because we're shorter.
5 feet every time you move. Use the D-pad to make it easier on yourself.
That's about 15 feet.
At 5. No, 10. You can get away with 10 there
Yeah.
for using a diagonal. So 10 feet. You
Um.
got 20 feet more.
Yeah. I'll. Let's see.
Who has the bag of holding? Is the question I
I
have
do.
now. Okay. All right. So when you're standing right there, that is when he is going to decide to drop invisibility. So you are now visible, holding a shield, sword, and dagger that you took.
Oh dear.
Would
What is it that you wanted to change your spell to?
I was changing it to detect thoughts. I want to see if this guy's telling the truth. Oh,
Sure, sure. And you're just doing surface level.
yeah, his surface level thoughts, seeing if he's trying to deceive us in any way.
Okay. Um, he'll hear him in his head thinking, "This is perfect. One way or the other, we get rid of these guys. They'll either successfully find the child come back empty-handed for us to continue pushing them off, or the hags at the grinder will handle them.
I won't say anything.
So,
I'll keep to
what will it be? Are you gonna go try and find the little one, or are you gonna focus on the wine? Because personally, I could take the wine, but I'm sure my brother would prefer the latter.
You don't care about your niece?
I think people go missing all the time in Barovia.
So no great loss. Got it.
How many losses does it take for it to no longer be great?
That's a good
I
question.
don't. Guess it
Ah,
depends who you lose to.
Well, I see it this
Or
way.
something.
We find this girl for you, and we get to keep all the spoils that are in this old bone grinder. So it's a win-win in any case.
sure,
You
yeah.
could sell.
You can keep
And we get
whatever
to
you
show that
find.
we're better than your men, because clearly you have no confidence in them.
Is it confidence or stupidity to send them on their way?
No, clearly
Well, I
you're not
guess.
gonna do it, so it just tells me all the capabilities that you guys have.
Do we?
You go ahead and think whatever you'd like. You can head on over to the bone grinder whenever you're ready to prove yourselves. Right now, you're nothing more than wandering peasants.
What an ass.
Okay.
You
By
know,
now, have you?
know what your
Do we know
mom
that you've
said.
dropped your spell, or
You wouldn't
should we
know because
not?
it's like not really for me. It's more like I dropped it and yeah, didn't do anything visual for y'all to see to do it. To
Callister,
detect thoughts.
yeah, Callister, yeah, Tectos doesn't have like anything going on for it. I think it's somatic, which you can do subtly.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's kind of like a little wave of my hands, and I'm like, congrats. Now I can tell what you're thinking.
yeah,
Sort of, not like everything. I can't tell what your deepest, darkest secrets are.
yeah, there would be a roll for that. But yeah, Callister, you gotta roll stealth to get by that last wagon with people in it.
Okay, and my stealth is. What is with these rolls?
No,
You
Man,
guys
you
want to
dear.
skill stuff?
man, roll 20's been screwing you. The highest you got in the last 1, 2, 6, 7 dice is a 12. That's crazy.
Oh,
I bet if I do a test roll right now, it would be a nat 20. I guarantee it. But, um, with a 13, good thing you have a crazy plus. With a 13, I
Yeah.
will say
there, look.
that,
Okay,
that you,
I just did it just to see,
Don't
and it
waste your
was an
good
8.
rolls.
that's what I'm saying, don't do it.
Yeah.
You just wasted an 18.
Yep.
But yeah, Callister with a 13, that is enough to get by unseen as I rolled for them, and it went well for you.
Oh, stop shifting me. There we go. I can't get close enough to the thing without it putting me in there.
In there? Oh,
Like I
yeah,
keep trying to like
yeah.
hug the side of the
It's just the
caravan,
way.
but it keeps putting me in there.
It's just the way it is. So, but
Don't come up too close to us because they didn't see you come up when we were talking.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep my distance.
you do see that this cabin door is open and there's no one in there. Uh-oh.
Well,
What's the Lavash guy doing? Is he just like
The who?
flying around? What's he doing?
I mean, the tent is open, but you got a wagon in front of you and you're slightly downhill, so I'd say you can't really actually see in there. So.
I'm talking about the guy in front of
Oh,
us.
you're asking Aragol?
No, I'm like, can you describe like what the father of Arabil's doing right now? Because he's just kind of like being real silent. You can like kind of read his face, see how he's feeling about this whole situation, and his brother being
He's
kind of
inside
shitty about his
the
daughter missing.
he's inside the tent, so I mean he's not here for the
Oh,
conversation.
so who's that other guy then? Is that just like a random?
That's just a random.
Aragal.
So are there
Oh.
not two people here?
The-
Like,
The guy
There's
in
a
front
random
of us
people, yeah.
is
There's a
Vistani
guy.
and
Remember,
Yargle.
remember, they heard a whistle, which was obviously a sign, and then 2 people came out, which was this guy and this one. And this guy saw you as he was checking the outside of the wagons, and he was heading this way. And then he
Oh,
said
okay.
that there's people over here, and so Ergol came to join. So
Oh, okay. I thought this was someone
they were gonna do one
different.
of those search things.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I see.
okay, so all right, so in
Alrighty
that
then.
one, okay, sorry,
Let me pull up
uh,
my
this one.
spells.
Uh, oh, I'm sorry.
There we
Hey, the door is not open to this one. This one has 2 iron padlocks that secure the door of the barrel-topped wagon.
Oh,
I ain't got time. I have thieves' tools. That helps with this, doesn't
you're holding.
it? I should have taken
Here, bag.
Silas's bag of holding before doing this.
Yeah,
Not taken, but like borrowed it.
Yeah, might have been
didn't.
helpful.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't think any of us thought about it.
I
But
did. I
by
should
now,
just
can
mention
we
it.
see? Oh, done. Can we see you at all? Can we see him at all? Anybody? I probably can't from my angle, but anybody?
I'm gonna just tell my little guy, be like, kind of whisper in primordial, just be like, go find uh, Callister.
Calvin.
Hey,
Little,
little buddy. How
little
you doing?
sloshy noises as it like crawls around on its tentacles. And yeah, it pretty much walks up to Callister and um, hops right on the side of the wagon. Callister, your reaction to that?
I mean, I know it's his familiar, so I'm just gonna try and signal it to be like holding, bag of holding. Because it can't even understand me, can it?
I think it can. Let me see here. Find familiar.
Yes, it should be able to understand you. So
Text independent. Yeah, I think so.
I'm already blanking. What was in this one?
Alright, there we
This
go.
was
I'm back.
The
this one
pouches.
This
was taxidermy. This one was
this one
art.
was coins.
Coins. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna signal to his
Yeah, I
familiar
can
to.
see through it.
Oh, then I'll indicate if you can see through it to, I need your bag of holding for a second.
All right. Then I'll have him fly back on over and just kind of like pass him the bag of holding without making it obvious.
Well, Erigol, I guess we should be on our way.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
doing this
pretty.
so we can get out of line of sight out of him.
If you ask me, your best suggestion is to head straight through the forest and make your way to the Old Bone Grinder. You'll practically just head on east and a little bit south, but don't go too far south or you'll find yourself on a whole different area of Barovia.
Alright, thank you for the directions.
We'll keep that in mind.
Callister, are you gonna do anything with that wagon?
I'll try to pick the lock.
There are 2 of them, so go ahead and roll for the first one, and then it looks like everyone's walking towards you.
And
I'm
that'd
just moving out of the
be
way.
sleight of hand? Sleight of hand?
So I'm gonna, you can put your token back for right now's rag, but I'm gonna say if you guys movement will matter right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Go ahead. What'd you roll
Yes.
for your thieves' tools? That's what you have, right, Callister? You have thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't.
No, I do.
You have a burglar's
No,
pack.
yeah, no.
Because I got
We've
We
had
these
him
tools
use
up
it
like.
from
before.
the house. Yeah, we got it from the
Or
house.
Oh yeah, you
yeah,
do
well,
have thieves'
First
tools.
time.
You don't have proficiency
Yeah.
with them, so it is a flat roll.
What?
Ah.
Should
Mhm.
I?
Ah.
That
oh
sucks.
no.
You should have left that 18 for him. Look what you did. Uh,
Oh my
so
god.
you try to pick the lock,
I
and it
do.
does fail.
Okay, then I'm out.
Yeah,
I will just put the things away in the bag of holding,
yeah.
and I will
Just holding
slowly
it up.
back away, avoiding everyone's eye line.
Oh, that's gonna be hard, but yeah. If you want to just go down the hill, you can stealth that way. If you guys want to move, you guys can go ahead and
And
move.
I'm gonna casually lay on the grass here.
We're
Okay.
gonna. All right. Well, west it is.
Gonna casually
East.
go to the
East.
person laying on the grass.
Oh, east. My bad.
Mhm.
Like, oh, so
Well,
you just been
my
lying
East.
down the whole time.
yeah, that's the idea that if they see me, it's like, oh, this guy's just been chilling on the grass the whole
Oh,
time.
whoops! I was looking at the wrong side of the
Uh-huh.
grass.
Ah,
Okay, there we
okay,
go.
I understand. Very
See
smart.
ya.
Like, what?
Trying to be
Why didn't his
smooth.
friend come in? He's just been chilling here.
All right.
He's just been there the whole
Here
time.
we go.
They're gonna watch you leave.
You've been looking, but
They're gonna watch you leave and take note of Callister just kind of getting up off the grass and going with y'all out of here.
Yeah.
All right, we can stop moving tokens.
All right.
Ah,
I'm
let's
gonna go ahead
keep
and let the
moving,
party
let's go.
know. I'm gonna go ahead and let the party know that that guy's full of shit. He just wants to get rid of a few problems. He's not really caring about much. Once I meet the other brother, I'll go ahead and detect thoughts again, see how maybe his disposition a little bit. Maybe
Yeah,
a little
so
bit of
it's
a
just
peek into him.
after you say he was full of shit, Silas just kind of like turns and does like the Deadpool shocked face, just really? He was full of shit. I could have never guessed that. He seemed so faithful and upright.
he really cared about his niece.
What?
Oh, such a family guy.
God.
I'm saying what I'm saying is not the matter of like him just being purely full of shit. He's obviously it seems like he doesn't care too much about the tribe. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Obviously, by
yeah, no.
sacrificing his sister, or his brother's daughter, and then maybe not having the or just getting rid of us is a problem when we could be helping.
You
That's what my thought process is there. He seems to only be worried about getting rid of problems as opposed to finding solutions.
so you think he thinks we're a problem?
Exactly.
It has to be then. Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of just him, being purely full of shit. But I don't really trust him by going straight through the forest. You want to take the road?
I mean, we could.
I,
I'm assuming
I
it's
would.
probably early enough in the morning to where it wouldn't take. Would probably be like
I mean,
noon or so by the time we get over there.
Yeah, after
if
that
we take the
conversation, I
forest,
would
I'm
say
a
it's
ranger.
probably about noonish, but
I mean, if it's faster and you can help us, then maybe it's.
Like, I am a ranger, and my favorite terrain is a forest. That should help out.
It's up to y'all.
That
If you
is true.
whichever.
Well, we'd have more time in the day to do whatever it is that we need if we cut through the forest. And the
Then let's
Callister
do it.
is a ranger, so I think we should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
cool.
Oh, we'll just get through the forest then.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
Just give me 1 second.
Honestly, really glad we're cutting through the forest. I have all these dumb ranger traits, and I never get to use them.
Alright. Does anyone want to do anything right now?
Let me see. Do I have anything I?
Oh wait, it's a new day. Hey, does anybody have an item they want identified? I can do a quick identify right now.
I don't think we have anything that we've
We
not
just
yet
got.
identified.
You can look at the
Yep.
3 items that were
Callister.
recently taken. That's all.
Yeah, I should check out the 3
Yeah,
items.
exactly. That's what. Yeah, that's what I was
That's
asking.
fair.
I'm like,
Yeah. Oh
my
wait,
character
no.
didn't know he got anything, but I'm like, I trying to keep it in character a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
That's
I'll
fair.
take out the 3 items and give the bag back to Silas.
Hold on.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll just give the back. I'll bear it back.
All right. Which one do y'all want to identify? That sword, the shield. What was the other thing?
Sword, shield, and dagger.
Dagger. Okay.
Do the shield first.
All right.
Right, yeah.
Just put my fingers to my temples and just focus real hard. Like, ugh. You see what blood vessel in my eye look like it's about to pop?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that could happen.
That
I'm
can
not.
happen.
I promise I'm not forcing it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. As you cast Identify on the shield, you realize that the shield itself is indeed magical. It is a sentinel shield. Whenever you hold this shield, you get advantage on initiative rolls and perception checks.
Hey, well, neato.
Oh, her advantage.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So
nice.
As
perception checks and an advantage.
you
I
look
can't use shield,
closer
so
at it, you do see that there's a almost like embedded or emblazoned, perhaps, symbol of an eye on the shield. It's a little hard to see as it's a bit faint, but
An eye on the shield. Oh,
so
I'm not proficient with shields, so it wouldn't be of any benefit to me.
Oh, am I?
it's not like an extra plus or anything. So just if you can have a shield, this one just gives you initiative advantage on initiatives and perception checks. I don't think any of y'all can use a
I
shield.
don't think any of us can use a shield.
That's wild.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, we can't use
Oh
shields, most
wait.
of us. So.
Uh,
But can the barbarian not use a
Callister.
I
shield?
Barbarian.
can. I don't really use it very often.
It's
Oh,
up to
Callister,
Brad,
you.
you use shield?
Callister, you can use a sentinel shield.
Yeah, I'll use it.
I'll go ahead and put.
Drink.
I'll equip the shield and unequip one of my short swords.
All right, cool.
Shield and sword.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because
That works.
you can always drop the shield and swap your sword to a longbow anytime. Just pick the shield back up or whatever. Options.
I'm gonna go ahead and put unidentified for the sword and dagger in the bag of holding, since we don't really know if there's magical yet.
Okay.
But maybe if I find a pearl.
Do you guys want to do anything while you are traveling?
How does everybody's
Uh,
boots look? Are they getting dirty?
I'd imagine. I mean, we probably walked through like mud and like
Oh,
we've
this is
been
a
walking for a hard time.
this is a character trait for me. I'm gonna be checking out your boots all the time.
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
you want, you can do a perception check on everyone's shoes with advantage.
1, 2. Oh, there we go.
I guess everyone gets to be in on the joke now. Hold on, I'll send it to it. Hold on.
because we did have one other curate.
All right, I sent the GIF. It's a what are those check. That's why he gets
Ah,
advantage.
Pretty much. I rolled a 14. There we go. I was looking so hard, but I don't even have a plus to my perception.
That's crazy.
was that
You
with
get
advantage?
if you want it,
Oh yeah, true. I could.
and you don't have any plus to your perception.
Let me see.
Well, that's crazy. You don't. Well,
It's because it's just a flat wisdom. Yeah, my wisdom's just 10.
all right. With a 14.
Oh, the other one was worse.
With a 14, everyone's got pretty standard shoes. I don't think you made one for the lizard man, so he's still not wearing any shoes. And you do have the option still to upgrade shoes with that one ability of yours.
Oh yeah, oh, lizard dude's not wearing any. Let's see.
The ability only lets you upgrade non-magical boots for X amount of
Yeah.
time.
All right. We're going for the monk this time. You're getting upgraded boots today.
All right. I'll say you can do it while walking. So it'll take a little extra time, but you got plenty of time. So
Take off your boots. Upgrading them.
you will have to walk barefoot or socks or whatever it is that you're wearing.
Oh no, not the socks in the
meantime.
forest.
Do you mean Callister?
Oh well,
I said,
For
Callister is
me.
Callister is a
oh,
The
I mean,
monk
you.
as
monk.
well.
Yeah,
He's referring to
Oh,
you.
look, Callister's more of a ranger.
Oh,
That's why I said monk.
People have names.
okay,
You
fair enough, fair enough.
know.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I've
Japanese
only
like,
known these people for like 2
what?
days in game.
Yeah.
You did it last time.
Everyone should
Should at
really
least
do
know my
their.
name.
Everyone should really make their server name their character name. That would help a lot. Get two of them. But anyways. But yeah,
All right, well,
I
you get your
so
10,
Daphne.
yeah.
10 extra movement speed, and you get advantage on dexterity checks.
So I have a question. Would it be more useful to give it to someone with a lower speed than me? Because as a monk, I'm faster than all of you. Or would it be
Fast as
better for
fuck,
you guys
boy.
for me to do
What's your speed right now?
Fast as
level
fuck.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
40? I
Oh,
believe it's
damn, you are
Good
fast. Okay, I thought
lord.
40.
you up to 50.
Okay.
Yeah, and it just gets higher and higher. Everybody else is not gonna. I didn't. When you did it last time, I didn't think about it, but it might
Okay,
be.
then I'll go ahead and give it to our ranger.
Oh, I don't think I need it either. My
What?
like on
Oh,
first turns, I have 40 movement speed as well.
Jesus,
you're
okay. Well,
fast.
then the gator guy get. Oh, wait, gator's not wearing boots. Dang it.
No,
Silas, you can do your own
it's not
boots,
wizard.
just so you know, like Zorak, you can just do your own boots. But
Ah,
or you can just save it for
I,
later. You don't have to do it. It's the beginning of the day, so I mean, that's
true.
oh,
Also, as I go higher into monk, I'm gonna get more movement speed too.
yeah. So
yeah. And I didn't
Uh,
think about it. Like monks just get faster and faster.
yeah.
So
So
Yeah, and it's even
uh,
more insane if you were a tabaxi.
yeah. Well,
all right, I'll just do my own
yeah,
boots then.
all right. You take your own boots off and you work on them.
I think
It'll
that's
take
what.
about 15, 20 minutes instead of the usual 10, but you'll get yours after doing so while walking. Um, After about an hour or so into walking through the forest, you guys hear the commotion of birds pick up quite greatly. It's steady at first, where the cawing of different ravens seem to be increasing in numbers from the forest, where you're only hearing an occasional bird, to this point where it's almost like there's a whole murder of crows just constantly cawing and flying around. You can even see a couple of them pass up the trees as they fly around in a thing. And then when you guys continue on, you guys end up reaching this clearing. And when you reach the clearing, you find yourself standing in front of uh, a gray skinned,
Oh dear.
partially tattered man standing next to a woman that seems to have these tattooed black feathers on her arms. Um, she's wearing like gold bracelets, and her outfit is as gray as the skin of the man. She has jet black hair, and above her is where the or the cyclone of ravens are just fluttering over, flying over top of.
You know,
Um, Hold
I
on.
think I'm gonna prep an Eldritch Blast just in case.
Well,
So
before we attack anything, let's try speaking.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just prepping it.
I put y'all in the clearing, and yeah, you stand in front of the gray skinned man,
Ah,
and then
they don't look friendly at all. Okay, I'm equipping my shield and sword.
and so another group passes the forest. Look at you all,
Oh,
wandering as if you belong in this land. I can
I didn't ask to
smell.
be here.
I can smell the unfamiliarity within you. It's like a stench that fills this land from its usual graceful odor of the lost ones. Oh, what should we do with you?
You want to go?
You could just let us through and, save yourself the ass whooping that we were going to give.
Oh, I love it when they're feisty. This is going to be fun.
What I told your mother last night.
Everyone,
Well,
go ahead
okay.
and roll initiative.
Damn it.
See, that's why I prepped the Eldritch Blast.
Percentile?
Where was that earlier?
How did you do that?
Nat 20.
Oh, you gotta click on
It's a
the
net
initiative
20,
button.
and then his dex modifier, and then the actual dex score. That's one way to see who has the better dex, but I always go by the
Ah.
modifier and then do a roll off. I think it's better.
Okay. I wish I was blind.
16.
Oh.
Nice.
Why are they so weird? I also got a 16.
Hey,
This
there
has
you
not
go.
been a great day for rolls for me.
I've
It's
rolled
okay.
a couple times and I got a nat 20 and then a 16.
Oh,
So
actually, I didn't get a
that's
16.
pretty good for
Forgot.
me, anyways.
Oh
Never mind.
wow.
I forgot to add my initiative, so.
I'm I feel like Rocky Raccoon with the fucking shopkeep. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna steal from this guy.
Alrighty. Let's see
Well,
here.
we need
I'm
the
gonna
money,
ha
so.
I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna
Once
have
it's
that
good.
item.
Callister, you have really good dex, right?
Yep.
Alright, so you would go before he would. And any other
You
dupes?
rolled
No
so
more
high.
dupes? Yeah, no more dupes. Alright, we have time for at least one round, so let's do at least one round. Looks like we're starting off with our new lizard man.
All right. I'll start off with entering rage,
Of
and with that,
course.
as
Barbarian
I'm running
rage.
forward, my
Hold on, hold on,
size
hold on.
increases to large.
Yep, let me large. 5,
Jesus.
Let's
10,
see.
20.
15,
25.
20.
Dang, you could go far.
25. You got
Big.
5 more feet.
Big boy.
And my thing right here.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to throw a jab.
Okay.
Reckless. Let me just make sure I can do the.
I think reckless is only for melee.
Oh yeah, that's only melee, so that's be regular.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a jab. Boop.
Oh, nice.
24.
24 does hit, and it looks like it does 12 damage with the rage included. Not bad. Anything else?
And that is going to be the end of my turn.
Callister, you are up.
Okay. So I have 40, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Let's make sure I was throwing at this guy here.
Okay, so I guess I'll just do my full range of movement. And I will cast Entangle on the 3 of them.
Entangle on the 3 of them?
Yep.
Sorry, I was verifying something that on his list of stuff. Alright, so 20 feet square. Obviously, that would hit him. For the duration. A creature in the area, when you cast a spell, must make a dex saving throw or be restrained by the plants. Alrighty. Fancy red is Revenant. Alrighty. The fancy red is. It's a strength save, right? So that is
Yes.
a 19 for the Revenant, and then
Oh.
the lady is only a 9, so she is entangled for sure. I will put the net on her. Okay.
And then I guess I'll just, because I've already got my shield and sword out, I'll just ready myself.
Alrighty.
And yeah, can't really do much else.
Alrighty. You'll see a smirk come across his face. Where the javelin hit, you'll see it slightly heal up a little bit as he regains a little bit of health. And then he'll draw his sword from his back and take 3 steps forward and swing his sword once at Callister and once at our Impius. So Callister does a 22 hit.
Yes.
Impius does a 17 hits.
That misses.
Dang. Alright, well. Just Callister then takes 18 damage.
Oof.
I have 20 AC at the moment. And that hit me.
Yeah.
Was that 19?
Okay.
Yeah, 19.
Do you just not like the green bar, Impius? Because that throws me off every time.
Oh, I feel insecure because no one else has. I guess all the cool
It
kids have their
doesn't.
HP.
It doesn't show to anyone else. Only to me.
No, yeah.
Oh, really?
We
Oh,
can't see yours.
Yeah, you'll only see
Yeah.
tokens you control.
gotcha. Okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, that's every time. I mean, I figured you just preferred it that way, but in combat, like, I kind of track that.
Roger that. Okay.
Alright. Daphne, you are up.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna.
5, 30.
I'm gonna go
35.
here.
Okay.
40, I believe. Or
I counted 35.
yeah, because I counted. I thought I made another diagonal. I'm gonna go towards the people that are the person that's in front of the two, and I'm gonna try to use my arrow.
Okay.
Let's see if I'm any good at it. That's a 20, but not a nat 20.
Okay, so a dirty 20.
It's really 20. Thank you. My brain is
It's
loading
okay.
a
That
little bit.
happens to me all the
Sorry.
time. So,
Yeah.
just to make sure, yep, attack rolls against a restrained creature has advantage. So, would you like to roll again to see if you can get that nat 20?
Oh yeah, sure. I don't know
But
as
isn't
much
she
as
hitting the one in front of us?
I thought you were hitting this one.
But either way, it's fine. I wouldn't have hit it with a 2, so
Okay.
or technically a 7.
Wait, which one are you
Fine.
hitting though? This one or this one?
All of them.
I was hitting the one in front of them, but this one's held down. Okay, yeah.
This
Okay,
one's
but I'm holding. I'm hitting the
entangled.
one in front of them.
Oh,
I'm
by the
hitting the
way,
one that's
I need
attacking
a
them.
con save from Callister.
Oh, what the? Okay.
Because you got hit and
Yes.
you're concentrating on the spell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
Oof, that is not a good level.
What'd you roll?
Oh, no, I haven't rolled yet. I was just saying
Okay.
that's not a. Oh, what is up with
So
this?
Entangled did,
Oh no.
Entangled did actually drop whenever you got hit, so that wouldn't have happened. But your dirty 20 did hit, and you said you were attacking this guy. So what are you throwing at them? A dart?
An arrow. An arrow. An arrow.
An arrow?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your longbow. I didn't put the longbow damage up here. I'm dumb. Longbow plus 5 to hit, and it does. I got it over here with Callister. 1d8 plus your dex, so d8 plus 3. Alright, so give me 1d8 plus 3, please.
5.
5 damage. Not bad.
Sorry. That's all I got.
Silas, you are up.
I was thinking about casting Thunderwave, but that I can't. I don't think I can center it on something else. I think it's centered on me. But I will go ahead and let me see. What was this called again? Was manifesting. No, I won't do that yet. I'm gonna just go with moving up. So 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, I'll stay right there, and I'll do like my usual finger gun, Eldritch Blast. So that's d20 plus 7. about 17, and I'm gonna aim for this guy.
17 does hit, yes. Go ahead and do your blast,
Alright.
which now everyone doesn't know would see that his Eldritch Blast comes out as a blue lightning strike instead of a black one.
So that's 1d10 plus 5. No, stop. Okay, well, that works. So 9 plus 5. Yay. So, I mean, yeah, that's 14.
14 damage, not bad. Anything else?
And that's it for my turn,
What about your
but
little guy?
I'm. Yeah, let me recheck this. I think it's 100. No, I don't. Wait. I need to. What is his movement? You can activate with third. Probably familiar soon with 100 feet. Uh. Oh, sorry. I forgot what the thing it was substituted for was. Hold on, let me pull it up.
What do you need?
I will go ahead and what is your movement? Flying 60 feet. Okay. So 5, 10, 15. Can I pass him like the +1 dagger from the bag of holding?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So I'll have him hold on to the dagger.
Okay. And what is your find familiar again?
It's I think we reflavored it as from a pseudo dragon.
Okay, pseudo dragon. Okay, and you're handing him a dagger.
The +1 dagger.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to verify that. I mean, he can definitely hold it. I don't know if he can
I'm
use.
thinking of like just having him like try and like drop it on them, like see if it like falls on their foot or something.
Hmm. I mean, I'm not gonna say you can't, but I don't know if that'll do
Yeah.
anything. You know, he has actual stuff that he can do. But all right. So
Oh
you
yeah,
hand him
that's also
you
true.
hand him the dagger. Well, that's fine. And what else are you doing? Anything?
Then I'll have him move to like right here.
Okay. All right. Zrag, you are up.
Cool. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Hold on.
There we go.
Okay.
Let's see. What do I want to do here? Hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and use magic missile.
All right.
I'm gonna go for the bird back here.
The
The murder of
birds.
crows.
The birds are flying above her. I put it behind her so that visually you can see them at all times, but they're flying directly above her. But yeah, you can go ahead and do magic missile on them. Do the 3d4 plus 3, please.
Yep, gotcha. Ten damage total.
10 damage. So as you hit a few of the ravens with the magic missile darts, a few of them will fall, and the lady that was, the lady with the feather tattoos and that they are over top, will see their bodies fall, and you'll see distress before anger come across her face as she looks up at you.
Alright. And that's my turn.
Now that it's her turn, her eyes will narrow into these bird-like shapes, and she'll kind of shake her arms, and the tattoos will become actual feathers, and she takes form of this human raven hybrid as she 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 comes straight up to you. And she gets to do, yeah. So she's going to do two.
But you roll?
She's going to do 2 different peck attacks at you with her beak. The
Okay.
first peck is only an 8, so that misses. But the second one is a 19.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast shield as a reaction.
Okay.
Bring me up to 20.
Then the second one would miss.
Boom. Haha! Utility spells.
5, 10,
They might be kind of lame, but they're super cool.
30,
And that's it. Well, I got +5 on my AC until next turn.
25, 50.
That's about it, though.
The ravens would fly over top of you and kind of swarm down behind you to get to aid the woman. And they are, let's see, you did 10 damage, so yep, they still get to do that one. So they're going to make their beak attacks all at you as well. And this is
Gotcha.
a 20 on the dot. 30, 20.
Yep, definitely hits. That
So,
meets.
oof, it's okay. It's not that much. It's just little ravens. That is 8 damage.
Mhm.
Good thing they had
-8.
advantage because the first dice was a 17. So. But that is a round of combat. So when we come back next week, we will finish up this fight, and then you guys can make your way to the bone grinder and see what's going on in there.
Oh, joy.
Sweet.
Yay.
All right, y'all. That was a good session.
Sweet.
All right.